going on with Bailey for that reason. He is so young. He's 2 years younger, he says, than David Bell. He scored ever again. 21 in September. David Bell is going to be 23 in September. So for me, scoring that short, I'll tell you what, you want the guy through it and ready to go. He has a year or two, he'll be phenomenal. And be Michael Parsons like, that's our Bell Reese.
I only hope it's okay.
They need somebody that can
I see the ears moving. I hear it here. I don't know if it's going through or not. I can't hear shit.
But they need somebody now that can make the ball come out. David Bailey is a proven commodity. We had this conversation a few years ago.
We're broadcasting. What?
What? Surprise!
We're live. We hope this is working. So, welcome to everyone. I'm Dan. This is Dennis. Austin is the technical manager. Welcome to the very, very first live This was my idea. Austin so we're going to work together in the NFL. We are live at Kings Stadium.
At number 16, Martin Trey.
Now he's saying he wants more money to get the stash. Well, he's already saying he wants more money, and he's going to hold out for training camp. He literally just signed with them this offseason. So, I mean, you want to talk about drama? You can't get any worse than that. Hey, we just signed you, and now you're complaining about how much money you're making, and you're going to hold out from training. I mean, it's a mess.
How will you immediately impact this Jets defense? Because I can't find it on Facebook. It's not on Facebook.
not going to be the long-term answer for the Cardinals.
It's not playing. It won't win.
That's a great.
Last minute, Topps has made your first pro trading card, so go over there and sign it. Okay, congrats.
So it's going to be on, like, it's streaming to my channel, to like my profile.
Austin?
We were
Yeah.
both there for that game at the San Antonio Play.
So we have to pay to stream
David Bailey is a New York Jet. The Arizona Cardinals are on the clock, and Adam
That have to be your friend.
is standing by the first check to go.
See if it says live.
Sacks last year, which is the fewest the team has had since 1999. They were looking for the best pass rusher in this draft. They felt that was David Bailey. It also helped that they had 3 coaches on staff who were at Stanford when David
So you are on your
Those
personal
coaches know the
for that.
No. Personal. Okay, so I'm live right now. So
That link isn't working.
how do I?
Can you share that?
I'm trying. I don't know how
No,
to.
that's why it was a question, genuinely.
Discussed in New York and around them between
There we
Bailey
go.
and our abilities in the end before we move forward to the Cardinals.
Copy link.
Decision the Jets made.
Yeah, I do see them trading because offense is hot for explosive plays.
Well, I would absolutely see that. I could see them trading down, especially. I think that's what you're hearing. So you hear a lot of noise about them drafting Jeremiah Lott right here. And overall, that's not necessarily a bad thing because Jeremiah Lott, according to a lot of people, is probably the best player in this draft overall. However, they don't really need a running back. But there's been a lot of talk the last couple days about Jeremiah Lott getting drafted here. I think it's Arizona put in smoke to try to get somebody to trade up and take him.
Because it shows that.
They're not going to take Lott back. This is probably a defensive player or an offensive lineman. That's really where I see them going.
On the clock now as they make their selection.
If it's a
There's been
smart
so
thing,
much
it's gonna be offensive line or
speculation about the
defense.
possibility they go to the running back here. Is this too early for Jeremiah Lott to come off the board?
Absolutely not. He's the second best player on my board. He's right there with Fernando Mendoza. What's this team need? They need juice. They need to energize the fan base. They have no identity. It's a bland football team, right? That's the Arizona Cardinals. With Jeremiah Lott, he's much more of a running back. As I think about 84 on that jersey. Could have been a first round finish. Slot, line, there's that run, 60 more yards and 7 yards. There's about 20 more yards and 8 yards in 2024. 20 years of age.
Oh, fucking hell.
It is Jeremiah.
And there it is, our special season. Jeremiah Lott had for the Irish last year, 1,600 yards of total offense and a total of 21 touchdowns. And unanimous All-American.
Goddamn fucking fuck.
Player ever win the Joe Walker Award, the top running back in the nation, and now he is the third rookie, I should say, in the NFL draft.
It's not just too high to take running back. Jeremiah Lott is he's a great talent, but I just don't see him being the best guy. That's what I see. And that's pretty much a continuation of what the Cardinals do. There's a reason why they're not a great matchup. Which is a good thing because we already have enough issues to have to deal with 49ers and Rams, which are two great Plus, you know a lot of people Seattle people think Seattle retired. That's a very fair. I think it is. I hope to get back there and see other games.
I get my credit.
Brenda was seeing it.
Is she your friend? Yeah. Yeah. So see, I'm not, and that's why like.
I have absolutely no idea how to fix it.
We can't right now, and it's okay.
Okay, we'll just send them to the YouTube. I have absolutely no idea how to fix it. Send them to the YouTube. I have absolutely no idea how to fix it.
You watch him here. What is he going to do? He's going to take it to the head. This kid is awesome. He's dynamic.
I really think that
The lead.
So let's talk. First of all, let's talk a little bit about Seattle's big side. Let's talk a little about Seattle's big side. So I feel like we had a foundational draft. Obviously, Gray Zabel was awesome from day one. Just awesome. And he's only going to get better. So I think he's going to be an all-pro guard for us for 10 players.
Good job. I'm gonna go outside and see if I can see it.
Okay, Brenda was saying that there was no audio.
Okay, I'm gonna go check
still
right
working.
now.
I'm still working on that.
Any other complaints I should check for?
Just one at a time.
Okay.
Charles Cross is I would say he's probably a league average tackle, but we don't need to have a high-end tackle. When you have great players next year,
my dad was the first person that believed in me. And,
of course, then we also had Nick and Amari.
So I got to pay my family back.
He was available in Seattle. Of course, they did trade him a little bit.
I feel you.
But the
You're
only
the
reason he
first
was
running
available
back
was
to be
because
taken
he
in the
was
top
injured.
5 since
Had he not been
2018. Why
injured
would
during
your
his
skill
senior
set
year or
translate
last
to the
year in college,
NFL?
he would absolutely have been a top 50 pick.
It's just a blessing.
But he fell to us in the 30s.
I feel very honored to represent the running backs. And I'm going to put on for them. I'm going to put on for all football players. I'm going to put on for Notre Dame. I'm going to put on for my family. And last, I'm going to put on for the Cardinals. You know, there's some special things he does.
Congratulations, Jeremiah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
He spent the better part, I think, of a year.
Jeremiah Lott, Mel Kiper, you have been saying for years you don't draft a running back in the first round, and now all of a sudden here you are celebrating the selection of a running back by the Arizona Cardinals at number 3. I don't even know who you are anymore.
He can be a good guy. He's a good pass catcher. He is probably an average blocker, which is probably
best player to draft. He's up
But
against me.
that's something the team is going to work with him. Yeah, Sauber's a much better blocker. But Arroyo is probably the best pass catcher of the 3 tight ends. So he has
All right, so let's move it forward now. The Tennessee Titans will be making their selections back. I see on the screen behind me that their pick is in. With new coach Robert Sala, you see him there in the center.
I don't know if anybody was paying attention. I was posting on Facebook.
It can go one of two ways. They can get somebody on the defensive side of the football.
Last year, my mock draft, I actually had Ray Zabel, Elijah Arroyo, and Jalen Miller. Robbie Newton, and Damian Martinez.
103 balls for
There's nothing wrong with
13
cardio too.
touchdowns.
You can put enough
The
players.
background noise is a lot, but if you can put the microphone closer to them, it might help.
No, there's something seriously wrong with my computer right now.
Oh, well, so that's all I noticed, right? Like the cameras are good, like the should be left where you can stand. That's all I got for you.
Thank you.
Oh, well, so that's all I noticed, right? Like the cameras are good, like the should be
Hey, bartender. Hey, give me 5 shots. 5 shots of reposado. Don Julio. They raise their hands, so put on my tab.
Let me go back really quick. I was talking about Jalen.
He led the team as far as wide receiver for the 515 yards.
Come here,
Only one other
please.
team had a wide receiver who led the team with less yardage. I mean, with more yardage. That's just above 500. That's in New York Jets. So they need more weapons on the perimeter. This guy is filthy smooth now. Filthy smooth. And he touches everything. What a great pick for Tampa. I probably say he's happy right now.
And when you understand what new offensive coordinator Brian Daboll is going to do, I think he lost Cam Ward. He wanted to make Cam Ward when he was the head coach.
I have another one of these. I don't know where it is.
I thought you put it back in your bag.
Oh, there it is.
And so you get an opportunity to really judge your quarterback. You got to give your quarterback a playmaker and Parnell Pitt. Now, he's going to be asked to be the number one. At Ohio State.
I'm always open.
I hate Apple so much.
You wanted to honor your late mom, Ashley, tonight. Can you show us how you have her name inscribed on the inside of your jacket? And as you're showing
I used to love it, but it's just doing this shit.
achieve your dreams that you wanted to achieve, but there were also
I've been into Android for
She know everything. She my
beginning.
rock. She my world. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. She sacrificed everything for me. I'm forever indebted to her.
I know she'd be so proud tonight, Colonel. Congratulations.
We'll get it set up and then I'll go check again.
Well, that is what this night is about.
Y'all look
It is
good.
about the fates and fortunes of every team in the NFL being reshaped, and it is about
Says
the
it's streaming,
wildest
so.
dreams of these young men and their families coming true directly before your eyes.
So am I on this camera or not?
Love and Tate are the first four.
Yeah.
The New York Giants.
This is his camera. That is your camera.
NFL draft
On the
ESPN.
so.
That's because I have to manually switch them, and I've been busy trying to diagnose
You're
shit.
live.
Yeah,
Are we live again?
we're live.
We are live again. Hey, we're live again. Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
We're working through the technical aspects here.
Can I get a Bud Light? Sorry, the bar's not open yet. Oh, it's not for me, it's for the bride. She said, can I get the clean, crisp taste and Bud Light? Her words on mine.
Again, this is the
She actually wants 30.
Thank you.
Taste the Bud Light.
Dennis is the encyclopedia football knowledge teacher. I'm going to give him credit for that. So I just read a lot, that's all. I sleep very little. I don't sleep, I just go on
Who was the 5 that raised their hand when I said
websites and
shots?
whatnot, read about the Seahawks.
It was 5 of y'all. Wait,
Don't let me come through again. I'm going to check on your sound.
I really like
A dumpling you'll never forget. Nature truly feels like
love
We're
Red
who raised their hand?
for the week.
It was 5 that raised their hand. From the seat.
Drake May.
And the Durians,
Corey
everything
Holcomb
they say
was
it
a
is.
good pick.
Everywhere you go with Marriott Encore Shields you, making you the greatest souvenir of all. Explore our entire world of hotel brands and
It's
experiences.
better than Corey Horton, but I mean, I have nothing bad about Corey.
Wait, I invite you too much.
Introducing Home Care Plus subscription.
Hey, y'all, the first people I know, someone said they got y'all shots.
JSN.
All y'all don't raise their hand.
And probably should be.
Right. I said who wants a shot? She gonna bring some more shots for
Just like I'm so
I would
much
say
more
Bobo's 5.
than a man.
I think Bobo's behind. Overall, why you mentioned Disney, he just signed a new contract. So he will be good to see By the way, in case you were wondering,
make it 3 more. I'm doing the math right now.
But they're on commercial right now. But it's on they're on commercial right now. We got time.
This is what we do.
Is currently on the Giants. Will he have a job by the time preseason and or regular season rolls in? We don't know.
We say
I think he's ball man level power. He won us Super Bowl 48. Yes, the defense had a
because whatever goal you want
Super Bowl 48
together, we'll get there.
And the kickoff return, you remember that back in 2013 season.
You're home for all things NFL.
With the Giants having Jackson Dart, I don't know if it's
Interactions with a subscription to NFL Plus. The moves, the plays, all in one place. All year long. Stand down and score 40%
it's hard for me to talk about Russell Wilson in a
Welcome back to Pittsburgh, the National Football League Draft. The New York Giants selection is in at number 5. And here comes the commissioner, Ron Goodell, to make the announcement. We can see he's brought some special guests along to help him do it.
I'm not blaming anyone. To me, it's but I understand why a lot of people didn't
program for Survivor
how he ended in Seattle. I get that.
One of the NFL Salute Service partners. We are honored to recognize the surviving family of United States Army Major Paul C. Volpe.
I think it is. I think the only microphone that's working is this one.
Oh, these are awesome.
Major Volpe.
I cannot get the input to select it.
Injuries while deployed in Afghanistan.
No sound out of that one either.
He is survived by his spouse Tracy and their 2 sons Andrew and Benjamin. Major Wilkie was raised in the Hudson Valley and was a lifelong fan of the New York Giants, a tradition he proudly passed on to his sons. Wilkie family, take it away.
Your mic can talk directly into it. Heather, can you hear me through this?
With the 5th overall pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Football Giants
I can hear you say I can get the input. I can't get the input to select it, but your mouth didn't move. So is there a delay?
Could be, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So I can hear
At
you,
number 5,
but I
overall, was the highest pick any John Harbaugh team has made in his head coaching career. And this one is a guy who set off the bus first. He's 6'4", 241 pounds. He ran 4.46 at the combine, a consensus All-American Lewis and the Big Ten linebacker of the year.
That's what I'm saying. He's a great player, don't get me wrong. They would have been better off to trade down.
That's exactly what you're looking for. I would have a defensive weapon, an all-fall linebacker by positional, like identification. But what he's going to be, he is going to be a weapon for this defensive coordinator, Denard Wilson, and the New York Giants. You think of some of the people that they have to be there right now. You think some of the Giants are thinking about the Giants of yesteryear when they had Carl Banks, Pepper Johnson, and they had the Ray Ellis. Some of the guys they have now linebackers, they got Brian Burns, Tremaine Edmonds inside, a Lou Carter, Kayvon Thibodeau, and Cal Parnell Reed. Can you imagine the kind of things they're going to do with these kind of body types? It's going to be fascinating. They are trying to play lights out defense. And this guy, Melvin, let me talk about Jeremiah Lott on the other side of the ball. He is a weapon who can use it in so many different ways, which we're going to see here. You can just have him do so many different things. And pass rush, they don't know doing that so far, because they haven't really worked at it. But he can't get that hat on.
Okay, she's checking on my
That's all right, man. That still looks good.
You mentioned earlier, Mel, that he is just 20 years old, 131 until the looking forward to it. So much room still to grow for this extraordinary player.
Somebody fell to this body. They're probably with
This absolute crazy speed is just going to track Antron Allen out here on this street.
This is interesting.
Whatsoever. This is the first facility.
Hey, so something else I want to mention. We were talking about this before we came on. Dallas actually signed George Pickens to the franchise. And the reason why that's important is that you can't trade a player unless he's actually under contract. So because he hadn't signed yet, but he signed a couple hours before the draft today, so it wouldn't surprise me if the Cowboys had something worse about trading Harry or another number one pick. Eagles fans have something right now. Yes, the Eagles fans.
It's not easy for you, this journey. What can you say about and you got the hat to fit finally. Congratulations.
Happy to interview Seahawks fans.
Laura, thank you. So a pair of pass rushers are now New York bound. David Bailey to the Jets and Arvell Reese to the Giants. Meanwhile, here at number 6, we have a trade. The Chiefs have moved up into this spot after Sheffield is standing by. Sheffield looking to tell.
What's that? I can't hear you.
I keep trying really hard, and it's just not working.
No.
They need help in the secondary. The Seahawks are in Kansas City has made the first trade of the first round, moving up to 6.
We're going to anticipate there will be more super good before the connection here. Giving you offensive defense.
What that seems like Chuck
That's a
Washington.
good trade by them.
What are we looking at there?
They're looking at offensive line.
Tyson, wide receiver, Arizona
And they're going to have their
Arnold
pay.
Taylor already off the board, so we'll see if Tyson is the player. We'll find out momentarily. Again, the Kansas City Chiefs not accustomed to choosing this high in the draft. To make the announcement of the Chiefs at number 6.
He ultimately probably would have been second.
I think late first, second, probably.
The 2026 NFL Draft,
The Chiefs pick here.
Kansas City Chiefs select Mansour Delane, defensive back, LSU.
Mansour Delane. All right.
I will remind you that Kansas City traded first team All-Pro Trevor Duffy to the Rams this offseason, and his teammate Jalen Watson later signed with LA as well. So they had a need at this position. Mansour Delane, unanimous All-American in his only season at LSU, transferred after 3 years in Virginia Tech.
No doubt. When he got to LSU, the first thing you have to ask yourself is, can he play man coverage? Can you line up and play man to man? You can check that box. Number 2, can he play zone coverage? Can he play off? Can he read the quarterback? I think we quickly learned he can do that. Does he panic when the ball is in there? He doesn't do that. So when you look at Mansour Delane, you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting a guy that's very patient, that can play man coverage. He's very patient and can play off zone coverage. And when the ball is in the air, he understands how to go attack the ball, and he doesn't get graphic. That's something that a lot of college players do. They get very graphic. He doesn't do that, and he catches the football, which means he can turn the football over for your team. You talk to defensive back coach Corey Raymond, and he's got some great ones out there. Mark Slaver, Patrick Peterson, Tyron Matthew. He's right in that same belt now with all those guys.
They got a March Bishop School in high school. He wants to play high school football. See him get to this point. He's really talked about it. Virginia Tech, inconsistent. Made some big plays there, some gave up some. And LSU this year, start off the Clemson game, he had a reduction and a couple plays. Raised up, he took this game to a new level. Trey Brown wanted a 4-5 guy.
I think the reason why, I think it would be a great matchup if Patrick Mahomes was back. It would be a great week 1 matchup. But because the NFL doesn't know Patrick Mahomes is going to be back, I don't think they make that one a week 1 matchup. I just don't see it. I see it maybe down the road where they make it like a Monday night game. Thursday game or a Sunday game.
Much more valuable.
Of course, and it's a big game. Obviously, Seattle's championship against Patrick Mahomes. It's a great matchup, so they're going to want to
They've done a nice job down there on the defensive back. They lost all of this offseason. I mean, it was a necessity in order for Brett Veach to go ahead and fill this position and get someone like this guy. He just absolutely balled out all year long. He supports the run. He makes plays on the football. He's so aggressive at the catch point. He can do it all. He is really good at what he does.
They make the aggressive move. They go up and get their man, and Marion Boncourt takes us back to one. Good man stored away.
Hunter, you just said, wow, this is crazy. The Chiefs traded up to get you. What did they tell you about why you were so important to them?
So really just the way I play the game, you know, this confidence they have in me, they weren't really offering too much in this process, but they said they just wanted to keep it quiet and make that stick move, and they made the best move in the draft, so I'm excited.
You were once a little boy dreaming of this very night where you would become an NFL player. What would that little boy say now?
Man, don't stop now. Don't stop now. You got what you dreamed of, but man, let's make a mark on this league.
Congratulations.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Laura, thank you very much. And so the next selection is in. We mentioned the Kings will be quicker this season because there's only 8 minutes rather than 10 between these picks. And now the Washington Commanders have already made their pick. The best player remaining on the board.
It wasn't the Rams' best game, but the Bears are a tough matchup there, so it'd be a good matchup. I think another matchup, and the NFL's done this before. Actually, then it was the Patriots.
It's a name that perhaps been expected to go a little sooner than this. It had one of the truly great showings in the history of the combine about 6 weeks ago. So that certainly feels as a possibility here. Many have projected that Jeremiah Lott might fall home his way. I've seen him projected to the Commanders multiple times. Here comes the commissioner with a pair of Hall of Famers on either side to announce the 7th pick in this year's draft.
Is it going to be the Rams or the 49ers? No, they're playing on
The Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award, presented by Nationwide,
in Australia,
is awarded to one player each year to celebrate their profound impact on and off the field.
So the reason why a lot of people are looking at why is this going on Thursday night?
And that's a very good question because typically it opens up on Thursday night. That's just how the NFL works.
Season usually
Dennis, you have that direct incentive.
And the league welcomed
so the reason why that is
the prestigious club 2 months ago.
Up to a certain point in the calendar year, there's a law that says the NFL cannot broadcast a game on Friday night.
No comment on Bobby Wagner.
And that date happens to be
nationwide.
just after the week one season opening week of the NFL schedule. So because they can't broadcast on Friday, they're going to broadcast on Thursday and Wednesday.
The Washington Commanders select
the Seahawks are going to open up Wednesday because Sunny Styles is a good pick for Washington. That's a good thing. I mean, they were dying to hope. They were hoping that Jeremiah Love fell to
that Ohio State has had 3 players selected in the first 7 overall. Sonny Styles, who we talked about earlier, played safety his first 2 seasons at Columbus, switched to linebacker, just got better and better.
But anyway,
174 tackles in 2 years, 7 sacks, and an interception. First team All-American last season.
He's another guy whose career is just on a rocket ride right now, as far as his development. Very similar
so the Seahawks
to Clarville region. You can see here the things that he can do.
And then the Thursday game will be from Australia. 49ers. So we know they're not playing the 49ers.
But there's no way it's going to be.
It's not going to be a Cardinals game. That's not a matchup that people are going to die to.
That's exactly a guy who's a former safety. How's he going to be able to play as the line of scrimmage as far as setting blocks and still being able to be productive at the point of attack? You see it there. He's getting better at that. His lateral agility, when you have a guy who's this big and covering his ground, that's going to be no problem for him. He'll take ball carriers down all over the field. And then his rapid reaction is still in transition in man or zone coverage. Again, the safety background comes into play. That's something he's going to excel at on 3rd down when he gets to the league. Who's another guy who who makes the transition to great Hall of Famer Brian Urlacher. Who played that Robert Simmons in those few seconds in Mexico, transitioned into being one of the great linebackers with his height, his weight, his speed, and then eventually his physicality. That's what Sonny Bell is going to be. And here's this offer. This kid has no chinks in his armor when it comes to football character. He is the Fred Fred when it comes to football character. He will be the face of that franchise.
That's Sonny Styles.
A lot of folks talking about him in the past. We've seen it
It's a Chargers.
Wingspan is so big. Now, when he's running back in zone coverage, he's going to
Seahawks fans love the hate.
You got to get the ball over a guy that's 6'4", over an 80-inch wingspan. Nowadays, with so much more zone coverage and so much too high safety, now you have another guy in the middle of the field that can take up a ton of space.
Even Sonny Styles, he comes down dramatically on the missed tackle. He transitions stays into linebacker off ball. 2024, on a missed tackle. 2025, very few. He had 13 more tackles for Arvell Reason. As far as the sack number, he got hit the quarterback in third year at all ball. Had 6 sacks in 2024. He had 2 in the playoffs, one against Texas and one at Notre Dame. I only had 1 sack this past season. So 2 years ago, he could figure that pass play. He is a tremendously talented player with so many versatile, mobile, athletic quarterbacks. This kid can track down. Taking the 4th best player in my opinion with 7 years. Great choice for Lott.
Of course, his dad, Lorenzo Styles, was also a great player at Ohio State. Marriott Convoy takes us down to Laura and Sonny Styles.
Sonny, we saw your smile when you looked at that Commanders jersey and you put on that hat. What should Commanders fans know about what they're getting in you?
Oh man, I love the game. I love the guys. I love the brotherhood. I'm excited to be part of the organization. Coach Quinn, Mr. Peters, the whole staff, I love everyone there. I remember I was there too. I told Coach Quinn, I was like, hope they'll be back soon. They said we'll see.
You have now been drafted. Your brother Lorenzo Jr. will be drafted this weekend. What do you remember about being little boys and imagining this night?
Yes, I remember that. I was always my best friend, my inspiration. Just chasing around. We dreamed about this since we were 5 years old. So to see it all happen, we're living out the dream. But it's just the beginning. Just the beginning.
Oh my God.
Obviously, the current head coach of this
thing is just freaking the fuck out. Like, it's launching apps. Like, it's like I'm not in control of the thing. I think it's this.
Arvell Tate is a Tennessee Titan. Arvell Reese is a New York Giants. Sonny Styles is a Washington Commander. The Saints, and then the Browns, and then the Giants again will select next. You're watching the 91st NFL Draft. On ESPN.
The guy that's getting the offensive coordinator that's making headway in the NFL. What does John Shatter do? He says, well, since everybody else is going offensive coordinator, I only go out and press defensive line.
Congratulations, first of all. We're here with Fernando Mendoza. Just got the call. Tell me what it feels like to be officially drafted.
It is such a blessing.
I was very, very happy because, let's be honest, what was our downfall in the latter years of Pete Carroll?
Boom posted. Now it's official.
No, that's not true. Tom Campbell was a decent offensive coach and some good offensive line. But no, in the last 8 years, the defense. And Pete Carroll was a defensive coach. How can you say you're a defensive coach and yet have the defense for Seattle? 3, 4, even 5 years just wasn't good. Yeah, you're right. That's what
I can't hear you.
You have a mic on? Like I can hear you say something about this thing freaking out. So, if you're aware,
I have no idea which microphone is on.
you didn't hear me?
I heard you. I have no idea. This like my computer's literally freaking out. It's doing shit on its own. I'm not in control of this thing. It's like it's possessed.
It doesn't like that we get to pick last.
You're still on.
Oh, we're still on. Okay, I have a message here saying that the audio is basically not working. Hey, Mike, if you're still listening, can you please...
100 years ago, no one would insure cars for military members. So they did it themselves. A group of 25 soldiers attacked each other. A century later, we're still serving the military and their families. Not just because it's the right thing to do. It's in our DNA. Those values our founders shared. Honor, service, loyalty, integrity. Those are the things we live by. Why are members welcome? We'll be there. USA.
I was trying to use
Don't know how to do what?
I was trying to use that.
Tell me if this sounds.
I have 0 clue. Exactly how
Does this stuff work for 4 months?
But yeah, of course that's a Sunday.
Kill and prevent weeds for up to 4 months with Roundup Dual Action. Roundup. This stuff
Still
works.
no audio. I don't know. I can sing. Josie's on vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. So many things that I want to say. You know I like my girls a little bit older. I just want to use your love tonight.
Now look away for 1 second.
I want to lose your love tonight. That's my karaoke jam, man. Plus, I love songs with my nieces. One of my nieces are named Josie, so whenever. Oh, they heard that part. The most entertaining so far on our live streams. Dennis karaoke to the outfield.
Ready with the announce.
Okay, well, he's in here. The Saints
pick is in.
Commissioner for the Saints pick as, let me see here. At number 8 overall. So let's see who the Saints pick.
All right, where
They're doing karaoke there, Neil Diamond.
You know, back OG of the year. Break your ass.
They were singing in the stadium.
30 days. You ain't hugged me since your ass came in the fucking building. Bring your ass here.
Jordan Tyson, wide receiver. I told you.
Oh, there you go. The talent is unquestionable. Injuries are
the only reason why he fell here.
We know about the torn ligaments in 22, the hamstring liquid into the combine, but he was spectacular when he was on the field. All Big 12 each of the last 2 years at Arizona State, 136 catches, 18 touchdowns now, and he rushed for another. He is a talented football player. My career, #1 wide receiver in this draft.
No, I think this is the best wide receiver in the draft. It's just, is he going to be able to come back fully from his injury? He should. Again, they're saying he's healthy, he's a great pick. So, there's nothing wrong with Cornell Chase, don't get me wrong, but I think this is a... So let's talk about the draft. And overall, this year's draft, what are the areas of weak? So I was talking about how the draft is weak. One of the reasons why the draft is weak, especially at the top end and even the back end, the key positions that people always look at is quarterback, offensive tackle, wide receiver. This is not a great draft if you're looking for a tackle. No, I shouldn't say tackle. I should say if you're looking for a quarterback, if you're looking for a wide receiver, this draft is a little bit deep at wide receiver, but not high-end talent. These guys that are going around on wide receiver, I can tell you last year's first 4 wide receivers were better than these guys. So that's one of the reasons why. But again,
Okay, guys.
talking about the draft.
I'm gonna have to interrupt real quick. I need to put my laptop between you two. Apparently, that is the only microphone that's working.
Nice.
I'm gonna be in the screen.
That's fine.
Oh, man down.
And what a reminder of what this night is about. My cousin told me that all he can hear is a football player. There's also a combination of a lifetime of work. And you see it all coming out in Jordan Tyson as he made that walk.
I don't know if this microphone's on. I think it is, but
The microphones are not doing shit.
Okay.
could they turn that down at all, do you think?
No, they're not going to turn it on. No, but we'll go here.
Well, is my voice registering while I'm speaking here? I don't know. I'm not sure.
And the Browns pick is already in.
All right. Heather, can you guys move this camera down just a touch? Like unscrew it and move it down to like here.
Oh, right here?
Yeah. Perfect.
You see that?
There we go.
Okay. Because all through the draft process, all we kept saying, he's injury prone. Everybody tried to knock this.
So, I don't know if anybody here now or not. We were talking about the draft and how it's kind of a weak draft. But what is, as far as this year's draft and where it's deep at corner, interior offensive lineman, wide receiver is deep, edge is a decent, and then it starts
got a corner at 6.
Defensive lineman, more defensive lineman instead of edges. Then linebacker, tackle is not that great. Safety is a little weak. Tight end is if you need a tight end, a running back, or a quarterback, this is a terrible draft.
Agreed, but I still think that the Titans made a good choice at number 4 because again, Cam Ward had almost no one to throw to for the most part during the 2025
It's terrible value at number 4.
I know, but I mean,
you're picking a guy who might be a second rounder at number 4.
I can't argue that, but ultimately,
this is where teams lose it because, hey, we're looking at a position. This is a guy we like. Don't do that to yourself. It's one thing I love about John Schneider. If he can't get the value that he wants in a spot, that's when you find John Schneider trading, either up or down. Hey, look, we don't like where the draft is falling. We don't like where we're going to be end up picking. Let's trade up or trade down and get into the position where we do like a guy at that spot and get the best available talent and acquire some more or give up some in order to do that. A perfect case in point, Nick Inmanwari.
Oh yeah,
they didn't think he was going to last to where they were picking. So, and they loved him, and they didn't like what was going to end up at where they were picking. So they went up and got him. That's exactly what happened. And it was a great trade.
Round 2, number 35 overall. Yes.
Great pick.
Yes, no question about it.
So again, I don't like the pick because you're not picking the best player available. I mean, right now you've got 3 tackles and a guard, a defensive tackle, and 2 safeties. No, 1 safety that are still available that should have been picked before these guys.
Well, that's football for you. Okay.
That's a great pick. That's a good pick.
Fano,
that's a good pick.
Out of Utah.
He's a good tackle.
He's going to the Cleveland Browns. Yeah,
they needed up. Look, this is a case in point. This is a good pick by Cleveland. Why is this a good pick by Cleveland? Because they moved down from 6 to 9, still got the offensive lineman they wanted. They also got an extra 3rd round pick and an extra 5th round pick.
Yes,
they still drafted the guy they wanted. They drafted in a spot where they knew they could get him.
Yes.
And they still got more draft capital out of it.
Yeah.
That's a great play by the Browns.
Won that trade. I mean, yeah, the Chiefs took a cornerback at number 6.
I'm not saying the Chiefs made a bad pick, and these are teams that are in different spots. The Chiefs are trying to get back to the Super Bowl. They've got their franchise quarterback in place.
Unquestionably with Patrick.
So when you have a franchise quarterback in place, what do? You go out. It's a window. You're in a window. Honestly, Seattle right now is in a window. They should go after guys that they can contribute to getting them back in the Super Bowl again. This is a window, and it's not going to. It doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't, because
you can't win every single year. Not in the NFL.
You can't, but when you have a franchise quarterback, you always want to make sure to capitalize on that.
Yes, absolutely.
I strongly dislike the Chiefs, but ultimately they've used Patrick Mahomes very well.
Or like the last time Seattle won a Super Bowl, the reason why is they had a rookie quarterback that was good. That was actually, let's be honest, he was great.
Yeah.
Is he a Hall of Famer? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. No, he was a great quarterback.
Yes.
But he was on a rookie contract. So you can spend on depth, which is what they did.
Well, they were paying very little for most of the guys on the Super Bowl winning team. The Giants have just picked offensive tackle Francis Mauigoa. I know I missed
second best tackle.
That last name.
Again, the Giants are having a good draft.
Yeah, the Giants are. Maybe it looks like he'll definitely be most likely early starter to protect the guy I anticipate, Jackson Dart, starting for the Giants, because Russell Wilson, honestly, at this point is who knows where he's going to go. While we have a moment, we've shifted a few things around here at King's Tavern for our technical setup. So while Mr. Mayagoa is making his way to the stage to shake the commissioner's hand, I'd like to take the chance to introduce the not voted on yet, but the president of the SA-12s, Mr. Austin Hogan, sitting right next to me here in the JSN jersey. So Austin, thank you for setting this up. Thank you for the idea of putting this all together during the past season where thankfully our Seahawks won the Super Bowl. And myself and Dennis are really happy to be here, happy to host and be with here. Heather and Jill.
Yeah.
What's
nothing? Big news. We were talking about earlier. Cowboys trading. They just traded for the 11th pick.
The Cowboys
with
traded.
The Dolphins. I don't know who they traded yet. I don't.
Okay.
Doesn't involve George Pickens. It's entirely possible.
Yeah, because he's on contract now. So, Austin, say hi to the group and just so everyone knows who you are.
Okay, this is not doing anything.
Oh, it's not.
No, the microphone is going to be in here.
Oh.
This is the technical difficulties. Apple has come to the rescue of being the worst platform for video streaming I've ever used. So, anyway, hello everyone. This is our first attempt at doing which camera am I at? This is our first attempt at doing a live stream of any kind. So enjoy the roller coaster. It's going to be a fun night. We're figuring this stuff out, and we're just having fun. Hopefully we can get some of this technical stuff and especially the audio figured out for next time. But for now, sorry, we have one microphone on my laptop, and that's it.
Cool. We'll work with it.
Yeah.
All right. Good deal.
We'll do what we got to do. So
yes, we will.
I don't know if that's what you wanted to hear.
Well, we make do with we do the best we can with what we got. That's all we got.
So we were talking about the group. What can you tell us about what's coming up for our group?
Well, we just formed our nonprofit. We're a nonprofit corporation, which is a big step for us. It allows us to be in official capacity. We are now working with the IRS to get tax exempt status, which means that we will have to give the government less money, and we can spend more money on our raffle prizes and such like that. And it should kind of wash out with our fees that we're paying for our credit card processor. We can accept more payments, more methods of payments for our group, and it just kind of allows us to be legitimate and not like operating in the shadows of semi-quasi-legal.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, so I'm excited about the future. We've got some developments coming up for things that I'm trying to get some corporate sponsorship coming into the group to actually get us some money and big prizes going on for our members, our dues-paying members.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I think 2026 is going to be an awesome season for our club. I think it's going to be an awesome season for the Seahawks, and I'm just so stoked and excited just to see the season.
Me too.
Yeah, it was really fun last year to watch the group grow, and what helped a lot with that, the fact that Seahawks played well.
Well,
yes, they did.
You saw how as the season progressed, that Seahawks. I mean, Dan, I know you and I were talking about this the other day. How I think it was after the Rams win. And I said, I think it's possible we are the best team in the NFL right now. And even before that, are we the best team in the NFL? I mean, it was hard to believe because you go into the season, you thought, they're a good team. Who knows if they're great or not? Didn't know.
Clearly, they turned out to be great.
Obviously. And it was such a fun season to see the team. I think the difference for Seattle last year was the team got better as the season progressed.
No question about it.
No other team did that.
No
other team did that. The Rams were great from the beginning. Let's be honest.
They were.
The Rams were the second best team in the NFL last year.
I mean, the real Super Bowl, frankly, was the NFC Championship
game. It absolutely was.
That was a fantastic game.
It was a phenomenal game. All three games were great games. All three games were incredible games.
Especially, we won against the Niners in the first, not the wild card.
The
first round of the playoffs.
Right,
we won in the first. We won in the first 13 seconds.
Yes.
So
Yes.
the smoke hadn't even cleared. If you've seen the picture of Rashid Shaheed going down the sideline with the ball in his hand like this, which normally is a very bad idea for a wide receiver with only one hand on the ball to be waving it around like that. I would advise against that to any wide receivers who may be listening. But ultimately, we won, and it was a great season. And hopefully we're running it back. I mean, the odds are very good that we will.
It's going to be hard. The Rams are going to be good
absolutely
again.
will.
The Rams got better. The 49ers got better.
Yep.
So we're going to see. But I think one of the reasons why I brought that up was as the season progressed, the team got better. I think more people came out to watch with the group.
Yeah.
I think we made it as fun as possible.
Yes.
And it's a good venue. We have a good venue.
Oh, we do.
Is it perfect? By no means. There is no perfect venue.
Yeah.
Trust me, Austin, before you, we were finding different places here and there. There were some good places. There's no perfect place out there. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So I think what we do is we work with the venue we've got and we make it as good a product as we can and make it as fun as we possibly can. And it was a lot of fun.
And it's a
We
great
had
time.
Fun. It is a great time.
If you haven't been to any of our watch parties, you should come. Preseason, regular season, playoffs, and yes, Super Bowl. It's a heck of a lot of
It's a
fun.
blast.
I mean, we do raffles. Historically, we do $1 per raffle ticket. We give away lots of prizes at halftime. Dennis has been kind enough to do trivia at halftime, which is also a lot of fun. And if you win trivia, you can win a prize. We also do a cash drawing, and the giveaway for that is at the end of the third quarter of every game, whether it be preseason, regular season, playoffs, or Super Bowl. So come on out to our watch parties. There'll be plenty of announcements coming out about those events as we get closer to the regular season. Anticipate the first event announcement to come out somewhere in early August. We don't have the actual schedule yet with the exact opponent and dates for the Seahawks preseason, regular season yet. It's coming. The actual NFL schedule, full NFL schedule release is coming next month. We would love to have everyone out. Historically, we've been at a place off of Huebner Road, right near behind County Line Barbecue, called the Texas Dog Company Ice House. That's where we've been the last 2 years. We've had a great time there. It's an outdoor venue, very large TVs, great drink service, heck of a lot of fun. Food trucks. It's a great time. You should come out. Let's see.
That's an odd trade. That's an odd trade. The Cowboys traded to move up one spot.
Well, clearly they have
and
a
they
need
give up their pick
that
plus
they've identified for
2
that.
fifth-round picks. That's odd. Very odd.
I'm just going to say that you should have worn jersey number 10.
I should have. You're right.
Yeah, because then it would be 10, 11, 12.
Oh, that would have worked. All right.
We don't care.
Caleb Downs, a safety from Ohio State, will be going to the Cowboys after they traded up with the
Dolphins.
With the Dolphins. So honestly,
Best safety in the draft.
Yeah.
Still gonna be last place in interceptions.
Honestly, Ohio State has had, I think now, 5 players drafted in this draft. So Ohio State has been just killing it in this draft. Who knows? Maybe. Wide receiver university, 2 linebackers. We'll see. Currently, the Dolphins, the pick is in. The Rams are on the clock. The Eagles fans here at King's Tavern sure as heck don't like the Dolphins. Excuse me, the Cowboys pick. So, we'll see how that goes for them.
You gotta change that jersey to a Green Bay though.
Oh, man. Got a little trash talking going in the background here between the Problem, who is the president of the Eagles fan club here. Oh, wow, Dallas has one heck of a gigantic watch party going on, most likely at their stadium.
When you send him on the field, you have a coach on the field. He's got high-level instincts.
All right.
If you don't want to be Eagle, but we got Rick Wooden though. Thank you, Seahawks. We got UTSA's finest. We don't put them to work.
Unfortunately, Problem just named one of the Seahawks who has departed in the offseason since the Super Bowl. Cornerback Reek Woolen did go to the Philadelphia Eagles, as Mr. Problem right over here is talking about. So we wish him well on the Eagles. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, so we lost Reek Woolen.
Yes.
We lost Boye Mafe.
We did. He went to the Bengals.
We lost I was going to say K9, obviously K9.
Yes,
That
K9 went to Kenneth Walker III went to the Chiefs. I anticipate he's going to be a day one first team starter on the Chiefs. Who knows about Isaiah Pacheco? Maybe he's just not feeling it anymore. Maybe he's going to get traded. Who knows?
Well, he's probably not a starting running back anyway.
No, I agree with that. So
we lost Kobe Bryant.
Yes, Kobe Bryant went to the Bears. He was a notable starter.
And again, I was a French player, but Drake Young, wide receiver, he got signed by the Raiders. So
yes,
kind of spent some time on the practice squad, but he was also when he was on the team, he was especially a lot of kickoff coverage.
So notable starters on defense, at least, who the Seahawks did retain: Jordan Love at safety. Byron Murphy is still with the team.
Obviously we kept Rashisha.
We kept Rashisha. He's on offense.
Josh Jobe.
Josh Jobe was
Drake
retained
Thomas.
as safety. Drake Thomas, who had a great interception against the Niners in 2025.
Underrated player, Josh Jones, offensive lineman, filled in admirably when he had injuries. He filled in really well. So he's that guy you need when you got to have depth. I think one of the reasons why Seattle was so successful last season was when guys went down, and we had some injuries.
Yes, we did, and we had a suspension too.
We didn't have to cry about it like the 49ers, but we had injuries.
Yes.
But when the guy went down, a guy stepped up.
Absolutely. And there was multiple injuries.
That happened throughout the season. So
you've
got to have guys like Josh Jones. Is he a starting offensive lineman? No. But can he fill in when your starting offensive line goes down? Absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
So you need guys like that. We also re-signed our long snapper, Chris Stoll, to a 2-year contract. So we've got those three guys at least for the next 2 years. So,
and our special teams has been on point.
I'd say three guys. I'm talking about our kicker, our punter, and long snapper. Those are three special team positions.
Michael Dixon, if I remember correctly, had the best punting average, or excuse me, Michael Dixon is the kicker.
No, punter.
No, punter. I'm getting Jason Myers is the kicker. Michael Dixon is the punter. Excuse me. But Michael Dixon had the best average in the entire NFL last year. And then Jason Myers, he missed the field goal against the Rams, but it ultimately didn't make any difference. Threw 4 interceptions in that game and only lost by 2 points. All right, the Dolphins are picking. Let's see who they select. Caden Proctor, an offensive tackle out of Alabama, will be going to the Dolphins. Honestly, the Dolphins have a more massive problem here than offensive tackle. Well, they don't have a quarterback right now.
Here's the thing, if you're going to build a team, and let's say you don't have a quarterback, that's fine. Why don't you build an offensive line first, and then get your quarterback and he can get protected?
That's true, and next year's draft is better.
I'm not saying this is a great pick, because I don't know if it's a great pick. I think he's a fringe first rounder or second rounder, but again, you're going to hear me say that a lot today.
True.
It's just,
as you said,
it is what it is.
This draft doesn't have the depth and just the raw talent that ultimately plenty of other drafts have had. Who knows?
I'll say this. So I do read a lot, but I have a favorite site as far as draft analysis goes. It's called Seahawks Draft Blog. It's a guy. His name is oh my gosh, I just lost his name. He's actually British. He is a sports broadcaster. He does a lot of soccer broadcasting in Great Britain. His name,
it's okay.
Anyway, Rob Staten. S-T-A-T-O-N. Rob Staten. He's British, but he's a huge Seahawks fan.
Yes.
And he is a college football junkie. His idea of a good time is watching tape on some random wide receiver for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish on a Saturday afternoon.
Nothing wrong with that. I love college football too. Go Huskies!
He is a scout. He loves scouting players. He loves looking at tape. He loves digging into players. What he's done with that is he's taken his love of the Seahawks and dug into that, and he is great at identifying players that Seattle likes to draft based off of what they drafted before, and based off of what what the team looks for. So I love reading his blog, and I'll say this: if you want to really dig in, read his blog. It's a great website, Seahawks Draft Blog. It's got some great info, but he has what he calls a horizontal board, and he basically grades players based off of his analysis, and he gives them a first round grade or a first or second round grade, or a second round grade, or a 2 to 3 round grade, or a third round grade, or a fourth round grade, or a later rounds grade.
Yeah. Didn't you print out that list?
Yeah, I did print it out. I got it on my site too. So just so you know, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players with a first round grade, meaning no matter what year this was, it was this year, last year, next year, no matter what year, these guys are absolute first rounders.
Yes.
He's got 10 guys. 10. And that's it. Now,
that's a pretty short list, honestly.
Yeah. So you've got another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He's got another 17 that he has graded either fringe first rounder or top of the second round. So that's another 17. So we've got 27 players. And these are guys that should get drafted in the first or top of the second round. And remember, there's 32 picks in the first round. So we're not even at 32 yet, and we're already in the second round.
So in case anyone doesn't know, just in case someone out there who's a Seahawks fan may not have any idea as to where the Seahawks fit into the 2026 draft. The Seahawks currently have 4 picks. We don't know what they're going to do with them, but as it stands right now, for round 1, the Seahawks have the number 32 pick. You may ask, you may not know, why are the Seahawks so far back? I know. Dennis, I know you know, you're a clown. Anyways, the Super Bowl winner, which the Seahawks won the Super Bowl, always gets the last pick in the first round of every draft every year.
Unless they trade.
Unless they trade, which they may do. We don't know yet, but we'll find out. So they have that first round pick at number 32 overall. Their next pick is round 2 at number 64 overall. Next, round 3 at number 96 overall. And lastly, round 6 at number 188 overall in a trade from Cleveland. To be honest with you, Dennis, I anticipate John Schneider and the Seahawks sitting in the war room there up at VMAC right now. I anticipate them trading. There was an article put out, I think it was late yesterday. Adam Schefter he had talked to John Schneider, and I'm in agreement with Adam Schefter. I think they'll trade down, frankly, just to get more draft capital, because as you said earlier, the 2026 draft, it's okay. It's certainly not great. The 2027 draft is anticipated to be much better, so John Schneider most likely is anticipating that and wants to get better quality players in 2027, and hopefully we'll run it back in 2026 , hopefully. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see that.
Yeah, it's probably one of the reasons why he was willing to give up.
Oh, they're taking a shot again.
Eagles fans are getting drunk. What a shock.
Yes, they are. More power to it.
I'm completely surprised by that. No, one of the reasons why John Schneider probably was willing to give up their 4th and 5th round pick to pick up Rashid Shaheed was he knew this was not going to be a deep draft.
Yeah, he studies it very deeply.
Probably not going to be missing that 4th and 5th round pick, but you do want to go into a draft with as many chances as possible to hit on a guy.
Yes.
I know we can talk about this in a second. I do want to get to the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams
pick is currently in. They're one of our rivals.
Yes,
and probably our biggest rival.
Honestly, I'd say rival is an understatement.
So you might get a little bit of a vibe here that we're getting with our fellow NFC West team. What do the Lambs need? Oh, sorry, the Rams. The Lambs.
Let's go with Lambs. I like Lambs much better.
Talk about more drama. Puka Nacua.
Oh, yeah. Well,
is in trouble again.
Well, he allegedly he completed rehab, supposedly.
I don't know.
Oh, this is still a draft.
All I can say is this. They got drama at wide receiver, and they're stuck.
Yes, they do.
Here's the thing. He's in the last year of his contract.
Yes, he is.
They have not picked up have they picked up his? Is this his 5th season? This is his 5th season, right?
Yeah.
So this is the 5th year of his rookie contract.
Yes.
They can't trade him.
No, not at the
They're
moment.
not going to get any value.
For Puka?
No.
Well, with his off
No, here's the thing. No team is going to trade for him.
because of his off the field
Because
troubles?
his off the field issues.
Okay.
Do they want to re-sign him to a big contract right now?
I would say no.
No. But if they don't trade him and they don't sign him to a big contract, what's going to happen? He's going to walk and they're going to get nothing.
He will walk, 100%.
So they're stuck.
Yeah. But honestly, though, on the flip side of the same coin, he is Matt Stafford's favorite target by far. There's no question about that whatsoever.
But again, I don't think. I mean, that's drama. That's what do you do? He's one of your best players, and you're not even
Frank,
sure.
come back in, Frank. Hang on. Let's
So
see
the
if the
Rams
commissioner's
pick is
coming
in.
up.
Let's see.
All right, hey everyone, this is Frank.
They need an offensive
Welcome,
lineman.
Frank.
They need a corner. They could use a wide
Gotta
receiver.
tip down a little more.
Where you at? There we go.
There you go.
All right, let's hear the Rams pick before we get anything else.
Stand by one moment,
You're
Frank.
good. You're good.
Rams.
Oh, wow.
They did draft a
Oh, my
quarterback.
gosh.
Okay.
So, honestly, I anticipate Ty Simpson being Matt Stafford's successor. That's what this has to mean. Will he play in 2026? I highly doubt it.
This is a total reach, too. I love this.
Well,
I love this.
They think he's going to be a successor, plain and simple.
I'll say this right now.
Yeah, he's going to learn from Stafford. I'd have to agree.
I can tell you this, in my opinion, Jalen Milroe was a better quarterback than Ty Simpson was.
Oh, I completely agree.
Where did Seattle draft Jalen Milroe?
Third round, if I remember correctly.
Round.
Yeah.
And where did the Rams pick Ty Simpson?
They picked him in the first
The
round
number
with
13
the number
pick in the draft.
13 overall. So, well, we'll see how that plays out. I don't think he'll play in 2026 at all. But ultimately, the Rams have another quarterback. So, Frank, come on back in. Introduce yourself. Talk about your business.
Oh, I'm gonna introduce Frank.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. So Frank is one of our Eagles, our bird bros.
That's right. I still follow your page. I'm in your page, you know.
Yeah.
It's giving you props.
He does graphics and printing. He printed up these awesome. Look at that. It says Super Bowl right there. Super Bowl. We won it too. I was there.
That was
So yeah. So this guy, he's like hooked us up. He's like San Antonio's got this great football community. There's like the Eagles fans here. We got the Saints fans here. The Niners. I've even seen a couple Rams.
Yeah.
There's just a bunch of football happening in Texas, and
A lot of
we all
groups,
chat.
we
all talk.
A lot of watch parties. Everybody got their spot, you know.
Yeah.
Texas loves football. There's no question about that.
This is my first time coming to your new spot here. It's
Yes.
actually gigantic.
We actually came over here the last game of the season and the first playoff game here. So.
Hey Frank, hold up here. Grab that logo you made right there, and we'll show it off to the group.
They've probably seen them on.
Yeah, this thing
Probably
is
saw
amazing.
them.
I probably got about 4 left. If anybody want to grab them, you know.
Look at that. Look at
It
that.
comes with your camera. Yeah.
It comes with a chain, a plastic silver chain.
Yep.
So Frank, very nice work with the products that you make. Thank you very much for coming out, supporting us, and we're supporting you by being here today.
That's how we do it, man.
You do great work.
We can't play by ourselves, right?
Absolutely.
The reason we're big is because the Eagles have been helping us grow our team. This guy and Problem have been like hands-on, like just giving me advice and like how to like grow the group, and it's been working.
We gotta get you one of these backdrops.
Yes, we do.
Actually, we do need one.
I gotta come up with
obviously Seahawks theme.
Yeah, exactly.
But you did this as well. Okay.
Yeah, we got about 4 of them.
Excellent.
Yeah. So.
Well, you did a great job.
Yeah.
Thank you, Frank.
All right. We'll be here.
Thanks, Frank.
Thank you. All right. So, if anyone wants to get one of these fine Super Bowl 60 logos, come on down to King's Tavern, 314 Nolan Street here in San Antonio.
Make sure you get the one that says Seahawks on it. Because you might get one that says Eagles, but that would be awesome.
Yeah, they kind of didn't go to the Super Bowl, but that's okay. All right.
Remember, as you think about tonight, now that you're a first-round NFL quarterback.
Okay, so the Rams pick a quarterback, which again I love because I feel like it's just a waste of the 13th pick.
Yeah,
unless, I mean, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Look, I told the Eagles fans, one of my bad takes from a couple years ago was Cooper DeJean was a terrible first-round pick. abysmal.
He's been a great draft pick. He's
But
been a great pick for them.
But think about this, on the flip side of the same coin, Dennis, you've got Alabama, one could argue, is quarterback university. You've got Jalen Hurts, came out of Alabama. Tua Tagovailoa, I can't pronounce his last name. Jalen Milroe on the Seahawks, the backup to Sam Darnold, number 3 behind Drew Lock, sorry. And then now you've got Ty Simpson, just drafted a few minutes ago by the Rams. So you could argue that Alabama's quarterback university and Ohio State might be.
Let's be honest. How many of those guys are truly? I mean, honestly, if you ask an Eagles fan what they think about Jalen Hurts,
well, they love him because he won the Super Bowl twice, didn't he?
He's won Super Bowls with them. Here I'm going to throw this out at you. Was Eli Manning a great quarterback, or was he the quarterback on some great football teams?
Well, he put up some pretty good stats, but ultimately he had a great supporting cast.
Here's what I'm going to say about Eli Manning. Here's a hill I will die on. Eli Manning was a league average quarterback.
Okay, continue.
He was a league average quarterback that had to play on some great defensive teams, and he was the product of those teams.
Yeah, he did play with Michael Strahan, but on offense he had OBJ and Brandon Jacobs, I think his name was, who was around 6'4" as a running back, something like that.
Let me ask you this: our Ravens pick is coming in.
This is the Ravens pick coming up. I love how Commissioner Goodell gets booed every single time.
They're going to boo him because it's in Pittsburgh. So.
Yeah, of course. Let's see who the Ravens pick here. Stand by.
Our best guard in the draft.
Yep, I agree. Oh, he's another Polynesian Islander, it looks like.
Yeah, they're big guys.
Yeah, they're big guys. They're strong. They're fast. They're agile. I mean, I think he's the third offensive line guy of Polynesian descent who's been taken so far this time around. So he will be heading to the Ravens. Currently, the Buccaneers are on the clock.
So I think one thing I would go on is, for me to be a great quarterback, you have to be at least a top 5 guy in any one season. And I don't think you could ever say Eli Manning was one of the best 5 quarterbacks ever in any one season.
All time, absolutely not.
So was he a great quarterback? I don't think so.
I mean,
he played for a long time. Now that's important. Don't get me wrong. They say the best ability in football is availability.
I can't argue that.
No, you can't argue with that. If you can't be on the field, you don't do me any good. So he lasted a long time.
Yeah, he didn't get hurt really.
No, he never got hurt.
Yeah, whereas Peyton Manning did. Peyton Manning did multiple times.
Sure. So he lasted a long time, and he was good and not great for a really long time.
Yes.
So does that make a Hall of Fame worthy? I would say no, but a lot of people think so.
He won the Super Bowl twice, if I remember correctly.
The Giants certainly won 2 Super Bowls,
But that helps on your resume.
Did he win 2 Super Bowls?
Well, no.
I wouldn't say they won because of him.
I would argue also that despite putting up amazing numbers by Russell Wilson, I'll admit the defense carried the Seahawks to a Super Bowl in 2013 and 2025.
Russell Wilson's not the reason why we won. Now, you have to have a quarterback good enough to get you there.
Absolutely.
Just like this season. And is Sam Darnold a great quarterback? No. Is he a good quarterback?
Yes.
Sure.
I mean, honestly, though, look at the record that Sam Darnold put up. In case you guys didn't know this, throughout the entirety of the 2025 playoffs, the Seahawks, not just Sam Darnold, I might add, but the entirety of the Seahawks, Sam Darnold, all the running backs, all the tight ends, all the wide receivers, regardless of which side of the field, if they were a slot or whatever, 0 turnovers. 0. That hadn't in the playoffs. That hadn't happened, if I remember correctly, in 15 years.
It's been a long time.
So it's been a very long time. It's practically unheard of, going all the way back to Super Bowl 45.
Yeah.
So I give a lot of credit to Sam Darnold and all the Seahawks players who actually catch the ball or run with it for not turning the ball over. That was a huge factor that helped the Seahawks win in the playoffs and ultimately the Super Bowl. But also the defense was fantastic.
Yeah, we won because of our defense.
Yes.
But you're right, and remember that all the talking heads, the one thing that the guys kept talking about was, hey, Seattle's defense is going to win the Super Bowl, but they didn't think they were going to do it because they thought Sam Darnold was going to blow it.
Yeah, they did.
And he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't at all, and he did a great job.
No, he was great. He was great for us last year. He did exactly what we needed him to do.
At the exact right time, I might add too. So he was fantastic, and then the defense did a wonderful job as well. I mean, the two top plays of the Super Bowl. Obviously, Jordan Love had an interception in the Super Bowl, but then you have Riley Mills, who got the while he was blocking an offensive guard or maybe tackle, I don't know who he was. While he was being blocked, he made the sack on Drake May, and I think it was 1 or 2 plays later that Eamon Worry had the somebody hit Drake May's arm. Eamon Worry had the run back, which was a pick six, and
no, that wasn't even Worry. That was a Chinonwosu.
Oh, you are right. I am incorrect. Thank you. It was Nwosu. So
and wasn't that Eamon Worry that made the tackle?
Yes, it was. He hit Drake May's arm.
I think he's the one that hit him. I might be wrong on that part, but I know it was Nwosu that brought it back.
Stop asking me about the boat party. The boat party, when it's going to happen.
And thankfully, the Seahawks have retained Uchenna Nwosu for the 2026 season. So I'm glad to see that. Great for him. Honestly, I believe he actually is a native of the country of Nigeria. So he wasn't born in the U.S. He came to the U.S. and he's done fantastic things since coming here. And another thing people may not know, JSN has a decal on the back of his helmet, also from Nigeria, I think. It could be Sierra Leone. I'd have to double check, but multiple guys with great history that have really helped the Seahawks do amazing things. Because I'm going to call it right now. I hope no one proves me wrong, because I'd really love to see it happen. What's better than Dennis? What's better than a Super Bowl win?
Repeat?
Damn Skippy. So I want the Seahawks to repeat, really, and I think they can do that. I really think they can.
They can. It's going to be a struggle, though.
It is.
Again,
it is.
We have 2 teams in our own division.
LXI.
In Los Angeles. I mean, think about this. Think about this right here. How incredibly, monumentally cool would it be to win 1 Super Bowl in the Niners Stadium and follow that up with a 2nd Super Bowl win in a row in the Rams Stadium? I mean, it just wouldn't get any better than that.
How about we win one in our stadium?
Well, I would love to see that as well, but we'd have to convince the NFL to play the Super Bowl in Seattle, which, given the rainy track record that Seattle has in February...
Hey, the World Cup's playing there.
That's true. Austin is right. The World Cup is going to be starting this summer.
Not enough hotel rooms either.
Yeah, you're probably right.
We'll just build them and they will come.
That's okay, because I think, was it you that sent me the meme from Facebook the other day that somebody renamed Levi Stadium Seahawks Stadium South?
Oh, yeah, Seahawks Stadium South.
That's awesome.
Brand new stadium for the Seahawks, San Jose, California.
It's our home away from home.
Oh, yeah, I really like what the Seahawks did with the end zone. Seahawks logo in the Niners end zone. Looks pretty darn good to me. So,
all right, so
let's
the
see.
Buccaneers are up right now.
Yes.
The San Antonio Eagles family and your boat party. If you ain't never been on our boat party, trust me when I tell you, you better get your tickets for our boat party, because we're going to Lake Travis this year.
Interesting.
Like we did 2 years
Edge
ago.
rusher from Miami, Reuben Bain Jr. is going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
He led the Hurricanes all the way to the national championship game. 5 sacks.
He did, yeah, as you may have heard on the live broadcast from ESPN here, he did lead the Hurricanes to the national championship, but they lost. So that's a good pickup, though, for the Buccaneers, protecting Baker Mayfield.
It's not a terrible pick. I just think there's character issues with him.
Excuse me, he's edge on defense. My fault. He's not protecting Baker Mayfield, but he's a good complement on the defense.
I can tell you right now, he would not be a Seahawk.
No.
He's not a Seahawk guy.
No, honestly, he's not that big.
No, he's got short arms. He's got
but he's fast.
One thing Seattle's big on is trades.
Yes.
With their linemen, they want long arms.
Yes, they do.
And Reuben Bain is not that. But also the other thing that I think And let's talk about what Seattle looks for. I'll tell you the thing that Seattle loves. Seattle loves to draft guys that are, sorry, we're discussing what beer we're going to hear.
Yeah, beer's important.
They love guys that are team captains or that are leaders in the locker room.
Yes.
Or high motor guys.
Yes.
They love guys that love football.
Yep.
Even if they're not as productive or not as
flashy,
talented as other guys, they love guys that love football. They love guys that play in the Senior Bowl.
Oh, yes.
If you notice, Seattle drafts a lot of players that played in the Senior Bowl. Why? Because those guys are out to prove a point.
Yes, they are.
How many guys skip the last game of their, or the bowl game of their?
All kinds of guys.
It happens all the time. Guys skip
all
that.
the time.
How many guys don't attend the Senior Bowl because they don't want to ruin their chances?
Yeah, they don't want to get hurt, and
they don't want to get hurt. They know that these guys are out to prove something.
Oh,
they
absolutely.
look for guys that tell you guys like that last year. Nick and Eminori.
Oh yeah.
Gray Zabel was a star in the Senior Bowl.
Yes. Oh gosh, I could talk
these
all
are
night
guys
about
that
Gray
Seattle
Zabel.
loves.
He's so good. But
Seattle loves those guys.
Hey, while the Jets are currently on the clock, briefly, Heather, you want to come around here so the camera can see you and we can. Heather's a big social media presence for the SA12s.
She's our planner, I think. So.
Yes, social event planner, social media. Yeah, there's Heather right there. Wave to the adoring fans. That one. Oh, he switched it. There we go.
Perfect.
All right. So Heather's going to be a valuable addition to the Seahawks group, hopefully for a long time to come. We appreciate you, Heather. Glad to have you planning parties, doing Facebook, and we're starting to get used to Discord as another platform for doing some of the group business. So we'll see how that goes. If you haven't already, go join Discord in the Seahawks channel on Discord. So, all right. Sorry for the background noise. Hopefully you guys can still hear me.
So we're going to do our after party at the hotel as well.
All right.
Tickets are $50. Hey,
Dan, we're halfway through the draft. It's only 8:42.
Yes, we're actually going a little bit faster than I anticipated. Probably about 20% faster.
Yeah, they did change the rules this year. 8 instead of 10.
Yep,
So.
You're right, Dennis.
But I have noticed with the trades, the pace has been coming in faster too. So.
Yeah, and that was a significant change that you guys may not know about. Historically speaking, every team has 10 minutes to pick a player during their time on the clock. Now, in 2026, that has changed. Every team only has 8 minutes to pick a player, so that's a significant change and 20% less time than previous years. So stand by one moment, we're going to see who the Jets select. Kenyon Zadiq is his name. A tight end out of Oregon. Oregon's practically tight end university. Historically, they're very good there. Let's see. Oh, he's a big guy too, which I would hope he would be, being a tight end in the NFL.
Tell me if you've heard this before. Fringe first rounder, probably second round pick. That's a grade.
Yeah.
Fringe first rounder, second round pick. Where's he going? Number 16 to the Jets.
Yeah, this draft is just so different.
It's just a bad draft. It's just a bad draft. If there's a year where you're going to only have 4 picks, so be it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that. Ultimately, John Schneider really knows what he's doing, and there could be some more off-season trades.
You never know. Trade. One thing that Rob Staten in his final, he did a final mock draft, and I forgot to do one today. I can't believe I didn't do one today.
You of all people didn't do a mock draft?
I know.
Oh my gosh, Dennis.
It was a weird day at work.
The sky's falling.
I was at work at 5 a.m. this morning. No, but one of the things he had was he didn't have Seattle trading out of the first round, but he did have them draft. But he did have them trading Oluwatimi to the Ravens for a pick.
Oh, I hadn't heard about that proposition.
Well, if you think about it, Oluwatimi is probably a good but not great center, and Baltimore really does need a center. And I think honestly, with the centers that are in the draft this year, Connor Lew, I like Connor Lew a lot. He's got injury issues. Don't be surprised if I always say this, if Seattle can pick up some extra draft capital, don't be surprised if Connor Lew is on their radar. But there's not a lot of great centers in this draft, so they could do a lot worse than trading for Oluwalatimi.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the Seahawks had Max Unger. He was the star for a while at center. But
who was our center passer? Jalen Sundell, right?
Yeah, Jalen Sundell. Yeah.
Did he end up being our center?
I believe
for
he
the rest
did.
of the season. Yeah,
I believe he did. He did fine. I mean, the Seahawks didn't put up any numbers that were records by any means, but ultimately,
and he played great. He was fine.
Yes.
So.
Yes, he did.
So yeah, that's who we had. So. You know, there's just you don't know, but it's possible they pick up some more picks. But I trust in John Schneider to pick the guy that's going to best help the Seahawks win games.
Oh yeah,
and regardless of position. Now, let's talk a little bit about draft strategy.
Yes, strategy.
So when you are setting your every team has what they call a big board. Meaning they rank players by, we think this is the best player in their draft, all the way to the bottom of the draft. They'll rank hundreds of players.
Yeah,
hundreds.
Easily 500 players.
Well, it won't be 500, but it'll be 200 probably.
Yeah.
Well, it's 7 rounds, so 32 seems 200. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so they're gonna have a big board, and how Seattle ranks players. They probably mix it up. Talent is important. Character is important.
Yes.
There's lots of factors. One thing is positional value.
Right.
So maybe they think this player is better than this player, but they put this player a little higher because of positional value, say quarterback or offensive tackle versus a safety.
Yes.
Or a running back. So, again, it's the reason why you say Jeremiah Love, yeah, it might be the best player in the draft this year. Is it a good pick at number 3? No, it's not.
No, but he's still going to play for the Cardinals.
He's going to play for the Cardinals.
But, I mean,
but you're not going to win games because you're running back.
No, you're not.
You're not. Now, your running back is going to help you win games, but he's not going to be a key reason. You know what's more important in your run game? Your offensive line.
Absolutely.
You can, if you have a really good offensive line, you can put almost anybody back there in the running back position. He's going to get 1,000 yards.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. But let's face it, the Cardinals are still going to finish 4th in the NFC West at the end of the 2026 season.
Here's what I see from Jeremiah Love and the Cardinals. I see him having 4 really good years with them or 5 really good years with them, and then signing somewhere else.
Yeah.
And they're not going to win anything.
I completely agree.
Because they keep doing this themselves in the draft.
Yeah.
They keep drafting guys.
There's no way.
Where do you build a team from? How do you build a team? Where do you start? I think you start in the trenches.
Yeah.
Offensive, defensive line. You got to get guys that can block guys that get after the quarterback, and you got to draft guys that can get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. And you got to draft big guys like you mentioned a few moments ago, long arms and the edge rusher.
You got to build from the trenches and then out.
Yeah.
So your draft strategy is really important, and John Schneider has nailed it. And as I say, especially since Pete Carroll left.
Yeah, and
he really has.
I miss Pete Carroll, but Mike McDonald has done fantastic things.
I love Pete Carroll. I love Pete Carroll. I love his enthusiasm. I love his attitudes. I love his positivity. I love Pete Carroll. Whenever things went bad for Seattle, he was the first one to take the blame for it. Every single time. When they lost the Super Bowl on the interception, he took the blame. He said it was ultimately my call. It really wasn't. But he said it was. Why did that's a leader. I love Pete Carroll. Was it time for Pete Carroll to retire? Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so too.
Absolutely.
Sad to see him go.
It was sad. It was just like it was sad to see Russell Wilson go.
It really was.
Just like it was sad to see Earl Thomas go.
Oh, it was.
I mean, I name a million guys.
I mean, despite his faults, in my opinion, like it was sad to see DK Metcalf go. He was
Geno Smith.
Geno Smith. He's now on the Jets. All right, let's
hey, we got a kid doing a Make-A-Wish. He gets to pick the draft pick. That's awesome.
The Lions pick is about to be announced.
I like the Lions. I like the Lions.
The Lions came so close a couple years ago in the playoffs, and then there's the phantom face mask and stuff.
Yeah, plus they lost both their quarterbacks.
They did.
That hurt that. You're right. That's awesome.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for him. Love to see it.
So let's see who the Lions pick here.
Join me in cheering on Easton as he makes his wish come true. Take it away, Easton.
Yay, Easton. Let's see who they pick. The Lions.
With the 17th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Blake Miller, tackle, Clemson.
Tackle
pick.
from Clemson.
He's a first rounder for sure.
Yeah. The Lions needed more protection for Jared Goff. They really did. That's one thing. He didn't have enough time, frankly, in most cases. So good for him. Vikings are now on the clock.
From scrimmage. He never came off the field.
He did. He was a consistent player for Clemson. When he asked about their cheaper, he won. Week in and week out, he was after durable, reliable, and he scored from the left tackle. They were going to raise him at right tackle.
That's a big dude. Look at him there, playing for the Clemson, I believe. Yeah, Clemson Tigers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about what the Seahawks need this year.
Yes, absolutely. Let's discuss what they need.
We're getting to the end of the middle part of the draft. What does Seattle need this year? Well, they certainly could use another edge rusher.
Yes, they could.
They could use another safety.
A corner in the departure with the departure of Rick Willard,
and a running back,
especially running back in my book. I mean, was K9 the best of the best? No, but he did just fine, and he was the MVP of Super Bowl 60. So
yeah, no, K9 was a very good running back. I think that Seattle was absolutely smart in not paying as much as Kansas City is willing to pay.
Yes, I agree.
Kenneth Walker. And the reason why is that if you think about Kenneth Walker's career with Seattle, his first 3 seasons, he was hurt.
Yes, he was.
At least a portion of each season.
Yes, he was.
Last year was the first year that he went virtually unscathed throughout the season.
Yes. Well, the Vikings have just selected Caleb Banks, an offensive tackle out of Florida.
Defensive tackle. Defensive tackle.
Oh, defensive tackle. Excuse me.
Again, fringe first rounder, injury issues.
Injury issues with Caleb Banks?
Yeah.
Well, good for the Vikings.
So that's the reason why I'm glad they didn't pay. I'm not glad he's gone, but I'm glad they didn't pay as much as Kansas City was willing to pay.
Yeah, I'm not glad he's gone
either. It wasn't worth it.
But it wasn't worth putting the money on the table that JSN got, for example.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or something similar for running back.
Plus, what are the odds he's going to be healthy throughout the entire season?
I mean,
well, if you go by his 4 seasons with
given
Seattle,
his track record,
you got a 25% chance of it.
Exactly, that's not a very good chance.
No, it's hard to pay that much that guy. So,
it is.
Plus, he's not a great pass catcher. He's an okay pass catcher.
Yep.
And he's not very good in pass protection. Zach Charbonnet is better pass catcher, and he's better in pass pro.
Yes, he is. Speaking of Zach Charbonnet, currently, as you guys know, he got injured last year, and it was pretty severe. If we don't know exactly when he's going to be returning to the Seahawks in the regular season of 2026, we do know there's not a chance in the world that he's not going to be playing in any preseason games. Well, Dennis and I have discussed this previously. We're guessing possibly miss 25% of the season, maybe 20% at best, because his injury was a full tear, I think, of his ACL.
Yeah, it's not as bad as injury as it used to be. Medical technology's come a long way.
It has.
It's possible 9 months you could be back. Which puts him right in September, October.
Yeah, and he got hurt in January in the let's see, or was it in the rivalry uniform game? I can't remember at this point, but
it was either the last game of the regular season or the first playoff game.
Yes. So
I think the first playoff game.
Yeah, I think you're right, because he went down mid-game, and
Oh, it was early in the game. I think it was early in the game. Wasn't it first quarter?
Something like that.
It was all on the left sideline.
George Halani stepped up in that case, and he did a fantastic job.
Eagles now got the 20th
All
pick
right.
of the draft.
Interesting.
There's been a trade.
But Dallas received the 23rd, 114, and 137th pick from the Eagles. So we moved up in the draft.
The Eagles have moved up to number 20. The Panthers are currently on the clock at 19.
So let's talk about the roster of the Seahawks for a second.
Yes, let's do it.
Where do I think their strongest positions are all the way to their weakest? I think their strongest position is special teams.
Absolutely. Rashid Shaheed at returner, Jason Myers at kicker, Michael Dixon at punter, and the name of the long snapper escapes me. But yes, there's no question that
Plus, our coverage is really good last year.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah, especially in the game against the Rams in the playoffs, where they muffed the punt, and the Seahawks recovered on like the 12-yard line or something like that, and that was a game-changing play. There's no doubt about that. That really, really helped.
Right. I would say second is interior defensive line.
Yes, the outside's fine because you got guys like Byron Murphy,
Leonard Williams, Byron Murphy,
Big Cat,
Jaron Reed.
Jaron Reed's another one.
And Riley Mills.
Yes.
We are solid on the interior.
Congratulations to Leonard Williams on the birth of his child, too, in the offseason.
Hey, I found something out.
What'd you find out?
You know who his father-in-law is?
No, I don't.
Hold on a
So I'm
second.
going to say it again.
Ronnie Lott.
Who?
Ronnie Lott.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Longtime Raider and Hall of Famer, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, my cousin, Ronnie Lott.
Oh, your cousin?
Yeah.
Oh.
We have the same last name.
Oh.
We have the same last name.
Oh, so you're indirectly related to Leonard Williams?
Oh, no, he's like my third cousin.
Oh, wow.
No, that's not true at all.
Oh, okay. Well, you had me going. Dennis.
We can trace our roots all the way back to Genghis Khan.
Oh, no kidding.
As most people can.
So you're a Mongol.
I think 80% of the people on planet Earth can trace their DNA back to Genghis Khan.
Yeah, that's another story.
That is another story. So, yeah, interior offensive line, defensive line. I would say third is quarterback. We're set at quarterback.
We're set?
Quarterback, we're set.
Oh, we're set.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we're good. I thought I misinterpreted what you said.
We're set.
Yes, we are set. We have Sam Darnold as the starters. Everyone knows we have Drew Lock, who's a very solid backup to Sam Darnold, and then we have Jalen Milroe, who is still developing. Jalen Milroe had a really bad play against the Buccaneers last year with an option pass that just didn't work. But he's still developing, and I agree with you. The Seahawks are absolutely, at least for now, set and good to go at quarterback.
I would say next is tight end.
Yes, I agree. We have Elijah Arroyo, we have Eric Sorberg, and we have Aaron Barner. So all solid
AJ
guys.
Barner, yeah.
AJ Barner, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Panthers are making a pick.
Another tackle.
Out of Georgia.
Out of Charleston, South Carolina.
All right.
6'7",
6'7" tackle out of Georgia going to the Panthers.
I'd say after that is linebacker. We're pretty set at linebacker.
Yeah, we got Jaron Reed.
No, well, linebacker.
Linebacker.
So Ernest Jones, Drake Thomas.
Drake Thomas had a great tackle against the Niners interception. That really helped in the not in the 41-6 game. The other one.
Other linebacker, Tyrese Knight.
Yes.
Then Patrick O'Connell and Chad Surratt. So, I mean, we got depth and we got talent.
You know who doesn't get their name called very often, Dennis? Tyrese Knight. Honestly, he's overshadowed so much by Thomas and
well, honestly, he got outplayed by Drake Thomas last year.
He did, but
remember Tyrese Knight the season before was our starting linebacker.
Middle linebacker.
And that was only because the two free agents that they signed, they ended up releasing one and trading the other.
That's true.
And they turned to Tyrese Knight, who had outplayed those guys, and he ended up starting next to Ernest Jones.
Yeah, you're
but
right.
this past season, he got outplayed by Drake Thomas. So.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought up Seahawks linebackers because, as you guys may know, as you guys maybe don't, but ultimately a former second-round pick in Bobby Wagner, picked by the John Schneider and Pete Carroll team. Bobby Wagner, if you didn't know, is currently number 2 on the all-time tackles made list. He is behind Ray Lewis. But Bobby Wagner is still on the Commanders, or do they call themselves? No, they're still Commanders. I thought they changed their name to Generals.
And the Eagles.
Oh,
here we go.
Stand by, the Eagles are making a pick.
Eagles fans, they forgot.
Let's go.
Wide receiver.
Another receiver? Get the fuck out.
This
apparently he's not happy with that.
Honestly, this is really interesting with Problem's reaction. And the reason why is because there's been speculation that Eagles may be parting ways with AJ Brown. Or
it's going to happen
Brown.
post. Here's the reason why.
Yeah.
Here's the reason why it hasn't happened yet. It has to happen after June 1st.
Right.
Because otherwise they're going to eat it on their salary cap.
Yes, they are.
They literally cannot release him right now. They don't have the salary cap room to do it. So they're going to eat it. So we're going to let the Eagles have their moment. We're going to take a moment, take a quick break.
Yes.
Because their guys going over some stuff with their group. Yep. So we're going to take like 3, 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's give it 10 minutes.
Time for a break.
Yeah, we'll be back in about 10 minutes, guys.
You can cut it.
I love this. That's a good pick right there.
Oh, we're not?
Sorry, AJ. Love you.
she's sticking around until we're back up, and then she's going to take us. Okay. So you should be pretty soon she's debuting.
And he's an older prospect now, and that's part of the.
Hello, everyone. We're back.
He turned 25
Welcome back, everyone. Chargers have just made a pick for Akeem Mesidor, an edge rusher out of Miami in Florida. So here in a few minutes, as soon as we can find him, we will be talking with the Eagles president, the Eagles Booster Club or Fan Club president. His name is Problem. Hopefully he comes back pretty soon. He's basically Austin's equivalent in the Eagles group. So we'll be seeing him very shortly. And currently the Dallas Cowboys are on the clock in the draft. Hopefully everyone's rejoining now. Our break's over. Let's see. Where's Problem?
It's just do something else until he comes back.
Yeah, as soon as he comes back, we'll get him in the hot seat, so to speak. Yes. Okay. Well, Heather's going to be departing, so we thank Heather for coming out, helping set this up, and everyone in the group will be seeing lots more of her, both in Discord and on Facebook, in the coming weeks and months as we lead up to the 2026 NFL season. So, Heather, thank you very much. Very nice to meet you. You drive safe, and we'll see you very soon. All right, Cowboys have 4 minutes to go on the clock, and we'll see who they take in a few moments. All right.
Also, stay calm,
Dennis, would you like to resume our discussion, our brief discussion about the position review of where the Seahawks are set and where you think they are not?
I think the areas they really need to address are running back.
Yep.
Edge rusher.
Huge departure with K9, but ultimately he was a unrestricted free agent, and the Seahawks didn't want to pay him a boatload of money. And I wish him well, but time to move on.
Edge rusher.
Yep.
Corner,
yeah, to fill that void that Reek Woolen
safety
left. Yep. Kobe Bryant went to the Bears. I mean, we don't know yet, but because the Bears are coming to Seattle at some point in 2026, we might be seeing Kobe Bryant as early as week 1 back in Seattle just in a Bears uniform. So we'll yet to be determined. Keep your ears to the ground, so to speak, for the schedule release. What other position, Dennis, do you think the Seahawks are set at?
And here's where I can see them also drafting players. I can see them drafting offensive linemen. Now, this is a funny topic. Anthony Bradford is a polarizing figure.
Absolutely, he is, because he's so hot or cold. Honestly.
Well, I think the thing is, he's easy to bag on because when he plays badly, it's bad.
It is.
It's bad.
Oh, it is. You're right.
But Seattle loves him for whatever reason, and there's got to be something he does right. Whether it's run. Now he's a pretty decent run blocker. He's not such a good pass blocker, but he's a good run blocker. So there are times when Anthony Bradford, you see him take out a guy and then go down and take out another guy on a great run. I mean, seriously, I know it sounds crazy, but you will find, if you go back and watch tape of long runs, oftentimes you'll find that Anthony Bradford did a lot of the work.
Yeah, I mean...
So there's things that they love about him. But there are things with, certainly, and there's a whole meme with Seahawks fans on social media about Anthony Bradford being the worst lineman in the history of linemen.
No, that's not.
Really
no,
funny.
George.
It's not really, but it's
not.
It's a funny joke. But it wouldn't surprise me if they went. There's some pretty good offensive linemen in Seattle's range. Jennings Dunker. Who was another guy I like? I do like the center Connor Liu.
Okay.
He's got injury issues, but I like him a lot. There are some guys that Seattle could focus on.
Well, here's some.
Emmanuel Pregnon. Okay, is a guard that I think that Seattle could focus on. So.
Yeah, and I'm looking at some statistics here, and I understand why Anthony Bradford gets the negative talk that he does. I mean, ultimately in 2025, Anthony Bradford was graded out of a possible 99. He got a 40.8 in pass blocking and a 54.7 per PFF on run blocking. So that ultimately is really not good. He was ranked 70th out of 81 total guards in the NFL, so he's certainly in the bottom 20%.
Well, you know, a lot of people will talk about PFF and whether they're grading. There are times their grading is absolutely horrible, and there are times their grading is right on. Just so you know, PFF actually doesn't exist in its current form.
Okay.
Their website got broken up, and a lot of their analytics department got sold off. Basically, I think ESPN bought them.
That doesn't surprise me.
Or some other.
Stand by, Dennis. The Cowboys have just selected Malachi Lawrence, an edge rusher out of the University of Central Florida. So he will be joining up on the Cowboys defensive squad.
Stop me if you've heard this. Second round talent.
Oh yeah, this guy, I'd have to agree.
Second round grade.
Again, he's not that big. Doesn't have the longest arms. I'm looking at his stat here. I don't think he'll start, but anyway. Thank you.
And I know you and I talked about this before. Remember that the success of your defensive linemen is predicated on the fact that they don't get too many snaps. Remember when the Seahawks won the Super Bowl in 2014?
Arguably the best defensive line of all time.
That season.
And I don't want to hear it about the Purple People Eaters. I don't want to hear it about the Steel Curtain. The Seahawks dominated the Broncos in Super Bowl 48 in a manner that absolutely nobody expected. And just crushed.
This year's team did the same thing.
I mean, they did, but
here's a stat that's really interesting.
Back to 2013.
Yeah, so that season, Michael Bennett played the most snaps of anybody on the defensive line, and he played exactly 53% of the snaps.
Yes.
So when you say a guy doesn't start, I don't think starting on the defensive line matters as much.
It depends on the team, too.
It certainly does, but, I mean, look how successful that defensive line was.
Oh, very successful.
Michael Bennett was a great defensive lineman, and he was only on the field half the time.
And Brandon Mebane played even less, and he was another stud.
I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. So I mean, it's really important that another Browns pick.
The Browns. Is this the pick they got in the trade?
Yes.
Okay. Let me switch screens here and see where we're at. Okay.
Good.
Yep. This was a pick via trade. With the Chiefs. The Chiefs. That was the Chiefs ultimately got the number 6 pick overall, but the Chiefs gave up multiple picks, and the Browns selected at number 9 overall, and now they're currently on the clock. The pick is in for the Browns at number 24 overall. So we will see who the Browns select here in a moment. I'm going to say they're pretty much good at quarterback.
Well, they already went offensive lineman.
Yeah. How many? I don't know. It's tough to predict it.
It's always. I mean, this is a really hard draft to predict.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. Let me shift screens.
I mean, they could go wide receiver here. They could go offensive guard. Look, there's a couple of decent offensive linemen. They could actually go corner. I think now is the spot where you can start to see some corners go.
You never know. I mean,
Seattle's not that far from picking up, and there's a couple of guys on here that I would like to see them. I know this sounds crazy because I didn't mention as one of my spots at Seattle needs a pick, but man, and I know we're already deep, but I would love to see Caden McDonald, who is a defensive tackle.
Yep. I mean, you mentioned a corner potentially going to the Browns. I mean, one corner's already off the board who went to the Chiefs, Mansour Delane. But he was unquestionably the best corner in this particular draft.
There's actually quite a few guys coming up in the 1 to 2 range and second round. Like Chris Johnson, I really like Chris Johnson out of I think San Diego State, if I remember right.
I think so. Sounds right. You would know.
I might be wrong. I mean, I don't remember. But yeah, there's some guys. Colton Hood, Brandon Cisse, Avion Terrell. Avion Terrell's a good talent. So this is a good spot where Cleveland has to kind of pick up the next step on the. This is where you start to see a run on corners.
Yeah, or safeties. Safeties would be in there as well.
I would love to see Cade McDonald drop to Seattle. I think they would run to the podium if he fell. There's a guy that a lot of people projected to be in the teens, late teens, and it's now pick 24. So.
Well,
he is. I think he is.
He's out of high school.
He is one of 2 players left on Rob Staten's big board as absolute first round.
He's the British guy, right?
Rob Staten, yeah.
Okay.
He is one of 2 players left in his first round grade.
And excuse me, he is not out of high school. He went to Ohio State. He's out of Swanee, Georgia.
Who's that?
So Caden McDonald.
Caden McDonald,
who's a potential
defensive tackle, yeah.
He's pretty good size. 6'2", 326 pounds.
Like I said, I like Chris Johnson. We could go. I mean, some guys are still left. Shadarian Price. I talked about him before.
Yeah, we did discuss Price, and honestly, who knows what John Schneider is going to do, but I don't know. It's hard to say if he's going to bite. Price is second-round talent at best in a different draft.
He's a second-round talent for sure, but remember, where were we picking?
Yeah.
We're the last pick in the first round. We're 1 pick away from the second round. So if you say, let's say you say he's a second-round talent, but if you feel like he is significantly better than the next round of guys, maybe you
get him.
Okay, interesting.
Wide receiver going to the
They do need a receiver.
Yeah.
Second round talent.
Yeah.
He's got injury concerns too.
80 overall grade of 86. So it looks like he'll be catching passes. Honestly, I anticipate him, not knowing the Browns roster fully, I anticipate him getting some significant playing time as a first rounder, with the Browns having minimal offensive production last year at best. I mean, Joe Flacco played, and then Joe Flacco got hurt, and Sanders finished the season. So who knows, but now the Bears are on the clock at the number 25 pick, and there's a problem right there. So we'll get a problem on the air here momentarily.
Yeah. So we were talking about players that I would like for Seattle to look at. If you're not going to take Shadarian Price early, and if he does get snapped up by somebody else, you can always go.
He's going to.
I know this is going to sound crazy. This is going to sound crazy. You're going to say I'm crazy. Mike Washington Jr., Emmett Johnson.
What position?
Running back.
Oh, running back still? Okay,
or
cool.
Jonah Coleman out of Washington.
Coleman, I mean, I don't know, man.
Here's the thing about Jonah Coleman. You can't look at last year, because remember what was the difference between last year and the year before in Washington?
Michael Penix Jr., right?
Well, the team was really good.
Yeah.
They lost a lot of talent.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
There's seniors that left after the 2024 season.
So
drastic
it's
change.
hard to grade him on last year's numbers.
Okay.
If you look at 2024's numbers, he was phenomenal. He was great.
Yeah.
And he checked a lot of boxes that Seattle looks for in a running back. I think that Jonah Coleman is actually better than most people think because of his last season.
I don't know enough about him to adequately describe him as you have, Dennis, but I mean, would you agree that Price, if he's still on the board at 32, do you think he would be the best running back the Seahawks should go after if he's still available.
He's the second best running back in the draft.
Okay, yeah, Notre Dame in this case had 2 really good running backs
Absolutely.
this time around.
He's the second best running back in the draft. The thing about Jadarian Price, we don't know how good he is as a pass catcher.
No, we
don't
don't
know how good he is in pass pro. And one thing that he had to have an issue with was fumbling the ball.
Yeah, we don't like fumbles, and Sam Darnold sure does.
Same thing with Mike Washington.
Yeah, Sam Darnold sure does like his checkdowns. I mean, Kenneth Walker caught a lot of passes. Zach Charbonnet caught a lot of passes. Even Polani caught a few out of the backfield. So that's a critical aspect of the Seahawks offense, which they need to maintain in Mike McDonald's offensive scheme and with Sam Darnold's abilities.
Who was a really good pass catcher out of the backfield? Jonah Coleman.
Yeah, you're right. Michael Penix had a lot to do with that because he's so accurate.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you have to be able. It's not as easy to do as you think.
No, it isn't.
The closer you are to the ball, the little harder it is to actually catch.
Stand by. There's a trophy being given away. Just a moment.
It don't matter anything.
I'm not sure what the trophy being given away is for, but let's
I got socks.
Let's be a smart business.
I got. What's the question?
Who's best reps head to toe?
I see a Super Bowl ring.
Oh, right here, Super Bowl ring. Super Bowl ring.
I see shoes, socks.
I got shoes,
socks.
All right, you got the socks.
Oh, I didn't put on the socks. It's a best dress competition. Dennis, hold that Super Bowl ring up.
Oh, he already saw it.
Oh, okay.
He saw it. That's why he mentioned it.
Joe, you wearing Super Bowl socks or Seahawks?
Hey, here's the thing. My brother-in-law has a huge Eagles fan.
All right, Dennis has officially won the trophy from Mr. Problem for being the best dressed football fan in the building for this 2026 draft event. So, congratulations, Dennis.
You know, I've dreamed about this for years and years.
Hey, let's see here. It says San Antonio Eagles family with a PH 2026 watch party most reps. So, congratulations to Dennis for representing the Seahawks at the Eagles party. The best. Dennis, you are the best of the best. Unfortunately, it's got an Eagles logo, but we can put a sticker over that.
I'll give it to my brother-in-law.
Oh, there you go.
He's a huge Eagles fan.
There you go. That'll work. That'll work. So let's see if we can get Problem.
Treasure it forever.
He's in the middle of giving out prizes.
Oh, he's doing prizes?
That's fine. He can do that.
Okay.
So, yeah, yes, we do need a running back.
Oh, very much
so. But we
so.
don't have to take Jadarian Price. Could we?
No,
yes,
we don't
could.
have to. Yeah.
And again, we don't know where John Schneider has him ranked. He might love Jadarian Price.
We just don't know.
He might run to the podium with their pick at 32. Maybe he thinks Jadarian Price is going to last to 64 and he trades down. I don't know.
I find it very unlikely, personally, that Jadarian Price is going to last to number 64. Especially if he's the second best running back in the entire draft, I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, the reason why is he's a second-round talent, and it's a running back.
I know he is.
Positional value matters.
Yeah.
Positional value matters.
We'll see. Obviously, we have absolutely zero insight into the secrets that John Schneider is holding, not showing his cards and everything.
I can tell you right now that John Schneider will make the decision that's going to make the Seahawks do the best they can for the team next season. So whatever he does, I trust it's going to make value for the team next season.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
The Bears pick is in. We're at 25.
Oh, here comes the commissioner for the Bears pick at 25.
Lovebird. Look, I missed your birthday.
Where the Bears going to go right here?
But I'm going to give you this.
Safety Dylan Thieneman.
I know how we celebrate our birthdays. No, until you look in there, you're going to see. I missed your birthday. We all see your birthday.
I just called it, dude. I literally just called it.
You did call it, and it's on video.
Dylan
Thieneman, a safety out of Oregon, on his way to the Chicago Bears.
I think it's pronounced Thieneman. I'm not sure.
Well, however you pronounce it.
He was one of the 2 guys left on the first round.
Yep.
As a first-round talent. So
Oregon
it's
representing
a good pick by Chicago, unfortunately.
No, I
Actually,
don't
that
like
was a guy who
Canucks.
wouldn't have mind Seattle picking.
Yeah, that's 2 out of Oregon, 1 tight end and 1 safety.
I hate Oregon.
I do too. Boo Ducks, boo! Go Huskies!
Oh, on my notes about the Rams.
This ought to be good because you're out openly laughing
All
about
the
it.
drama about Puka Nakua
Yeah.
couldn't have happened to a better NFL team or a better Duck.
Yes. Puka was a Duck. You're right. Well,
I hate the Ducks. I'm a Husky fan.
Oh yes, oh my. I mean, I even have a Husky logo somewhere here on my laptop.
Yes, you do. I saw
So,
it.
Huskies are my team. Man,
my grandfather went to Oregon State, so he was a Beaver.
Yeah. I don't mind Oregon State.
Oregon State's not as much of a rival as Oregon is.
I hate Oregon.
And I realize that Washington State is higher up than Oregon in the rivalry.
No.
No? You don't
No.
think so? What about
No.
the Apple Cup?
They're just our little brother that can never beat us up. They might win a round or two every once in a while, but
Which they have.
They're our little brother that can't be better.
I mean, that's fair.
It's impossible for Washington State to be better than Washington overall.
Statistically.
The problem is Oregon is a better football team than Washington is.
Oregon changes their uniforms about every 10 minutes, too.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, honestly, the jersey you're wearing there, Dennis, I think that was inspired by Oregon. The
A lot of
rivalry
people say they hate it because of that. I actually love this jersey. So.
I'm not a huge fan
I love it.
of the rivalry jersey myself.
I love it.
I love the traditional navy. I love the throwback blue that Austin's got on too. I really do. But I mean,
the Bills just traded.
The Bills traded to the
Texans. Hey, you know the 40-winers are coming up here after this week. So let's talk about San Francisco for a second.
Yep, let's do it.
Hey, tell me if you've heard this before. There's drama.
More drama? Do tell, Dennis. Do tell.
Well, wide receiver's a mess. Kind of like with the Lambs.
Yeah, wasn't Ayuk preparing to depart?
Brandon Ayuk is as good as gone. He does not want to be back.
Hey, look, the Huskies are on TV right there.
And the team doesn't want him back. And the team doesn't want him back.
No, they don't, because he's one of those.
They're talking about Dylan Patterson.
Yes, they are. Ayuk is one of those cancers of the locker room. You're right.
Brandon Ayuk doesn't want to be back. Jawan Jennings is asking for a trade.
No kidding.
They don't want to be there, so they need a wide receiver. Even though you would say they're set at wide receiver, if you have Brandon Ayuk and Jawan Jennings, you feel like you're set at wide receiver. I don't think they're set at wide receiver.
I mean,
they could use a safety. I think the Thiedemann pick kind of ticked them off. I think they would have loved to have that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Edge, offensive line.
I mean, they need someone opposite Nick Bosa, and the Niners do. I mean, but if they're losing wide receivers like there's no tomorrow, I mean, you have to expect them to take one, because I mean, Purdy, despite his faults, and I think he set one QBR record or something like that, but I mean, they overpaid him too.
They're looking for a construction company to move the power plant too, I think.
No, what I heard was they hired some scientists to investigate that and do all kinds of electromagnetic readings and try to determine if that was affecting the physicality of the players or coaches or anything at all, and they came up with nothing. So,
which means you can't keep whining about stuff.
Which means it's just another freaking excuse.
That's all they do.
That's all it is. That's all it is. And
dude, on X, there's a guy I follow. He's a 49ers. He's a reporter, but he's a big 49ers guy.
Yeah.
And all he does is talk about how when the 49ers were healthy, they beat the Seahawks last year.
Yeah, they beat the Seahawks because
I guess technically it's true, but Seattle wasn't as good as they were by the end of the season.
Yeah, but the only reason they won was because Nick Bosa came around the edge. I was at that game, by the way, in Seattle. Oh, sorry, stand by.
You're good. They took a guard.
Keelan Rutledge was selected by the Houston Texans He is a guard out of Georgia Tech, which honestly they really need because the offense of the Houston Texans last year simply fell apart in the playoffs, and the Houston Texans are the only remaining NFL team which has never won a playoff game in the NFL on the road. So maybe they'll change that next year. Who knows? But I mean, yes, the Houston Texans offense also fell apart last year, and oh gosh, help me out, Dennis. The name of the quarterback for the Texans, his name is
C.J. Stroud.
C.J. Stroud, thank you. C.J. Stroud absolutely fell apart in the playoffs. Why? Who knows? But the Texans showed up in the playoffs and they just weren't ready, and they deserve to lose there. Will one addition of a guard or offensive tackle, is that the difference maker? No, for the Texans, absolutely not.
No, but again, if you're going to build a team, build it from the trenches.
True.
Invest your offensive line, invest your defensive line.
Yep. I think their defense will get better. In the
Texans, I don't know. They were really good last year.
They were number one in pass defense.
Their defense was as good as our defense last year.
Yes, they were. So that was beneficial to the Seahawks. Honestly, they were knocked out, but the Texans were not ready to play playoff football. So we'll see what happens.
I think C.J. Stroud could be the guy for them in the future.
I think he is.
I think Texas fans were really disappointed in how he played in the playoffs. And it was hot and cold with C.J. Stroud, but I think he could be, again, it's so hard at quarterback.
Oh, it's a very difficult position, yes.
There are only a few guys that are the guy.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's only one Patrick Mahomes.
Right. Yes.
There's only one Matt Stafford.
Well, C.J. Stroud's still young, so he's gonna be with the Texans for the foreseeable future. So who knows what'll happen? I don't see the Texans in the Super Bowl or anything of that nature anytime soon.
Well, we're gonna see if they can improve off last year.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. So.
I think one thing you're gonna see is the Texans are gonna have to play a tougher schedule this year.
Yes,
because
they
won this year. Remember, one of the reasons why the Patriots won so many games last year is they had the easiest
literally
schedule
the easiest schedule out of all 32 teams.
And one of the easiest schedules ever in the history of the NFL.
Yes.
It ended up pretty easy. So their path to the Super Bowl was not literally. I mean, even look at the AFC Championship game.
Yes.
And then up against the Broncos. What happened to the Broncos?
10-3, I think.
They lost their starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Literally at the end of the game they won previously.
Yes. And the Seahawks, I think,
the Broncos weren't even that good with Bo Nix.
Yes.
They were okay.
But what was the Seahawks' strength or difficulty, like number 10th hardest or something like that? Whereas
it was pretty difficult. Easily top 10.
Yeah.
When you're in the same division as the 49ers and the Rams, it's hard.
Oh, yeah.
Then you think about 49ers and Rams having to go through the same thing.
Absolutely.
I feel bad for the Cardinals, man.
Well, the Cardinals, in my book, are going nowhere fast.
They're a franchise that is.
Yeah. This running back acquisition will do nothing for them.
Cheap.
For all intents and purposes.
They don't have a good ownership group. I mean, it's so
no,
important.
they don't. But
speaking of ownership groups, you know that yes, the Seahawks are up for sale.
Yes, that is another very important aspect of our beloved Seattle Seahawks. They are up for sale, and they were put up for sale by team owner Jody Allen only a couple weeks after the Super Bowl, if I remember correctly. And I mean, honestly, it was in Paul Allen's will that the Seattle Seahawks must be sold. Time to be determined and unspecified, but it was required for them to be sold. Ultimately, what's going to change? The name of the owner or owner to an ownership group. Estimated value of the Seahawks is currently somewhere in the ballpark of $6 to $7 billion, depending on who you ask. There's very few people that can afford that, but ultimately, I'm sure it will happen. It'll get ratified by the NFL owners. Pretty much the only thing that's going to change on a day-to-day basis, which we as fans will never see, is who's signing the paychecks. I mean, and then a Wikipedia entry will change.
Yeah, but ownership matters.
It does, because
really
Paul
matters.
cared. Paul cared more than any other NFL owner, and I really thank him for doing what he did.
Look at a team like the Cardinals, or look at a team. Hey, let me take another team. Look at the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, Jerry Jones is washed up, and
it's not just that. Jerry Jones Jones has allowed his ego to affect his football team.
100%. And decision making.
He is bound and determined to prove that it was him and not Jimmy Johnson that won those Super Bowls back in the 80s.
Yes.
And they have done
90s.
nothing
90s.
since then.
95 was their last win.
Early 90s, sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yes.
But
Got another pick.
yeah, stand by, the Dolphins are picking.
The Miami Dolphins select Chris Johnson.
Ooh, that was a guy I liked.
Yeah, you did like that. You said he could go to see it. Now Chris Johnson is on his way to Miami.
And I was right, it was San Diego State.
He is a cornerback out of San Diego State. You were right, Dennis. You called that. Good for him.
I like that guy too. That was definitely a possibility for us.
Yeah, especially with the need at cornerback too.
We do need a corner.
But going back to Jerry Jones and his ego and everything.
He has allowed that to affect his team. He wants to prove that he's a football guy.
Oh yeah.
He's not a football guy. He is an oil guy, and he's a phenomenal business owner, and he's a phenomenal PR guy.
Yes, he is.
Those are all things he's great at. Did you know what he's not great at? Being the GM of a football team.
And I can attest to Jerry Jones' ego because you know how Jerry Jones arrives at every Dallas Cowboys home game? Any idea?
I have no idea. Helicopter.
By helicopter for every home game because he's too good to take a car. Every home, he's got a gigantic Cowboy stars pinned on the side of the helicopter, and once that helicopter lands on a specially designed landing pad right outside the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, you know Jerry Jones is in the building and the game's about to start. I've been to two games there.
I've personally seen the helicopter land.
Where at?
At Dallas.
Oh, you've been there too. Okay.
Yeah, we our group went up for a preseason game. It was the game where we lost Ashley Robinson.
Oh, okay.
Because he had that leg injury.
Yeah.
That was the last preseason game was in Dallas, and I watched his helicopter come down.
So ultimately, I mean, Austin, would you agree with Dennis that Jerry Jones' ego is ruining his team?
Oh yeah.
Well,
everybody knows it.
Yeah, except him apparently. But I mean,
so this is interesting. The Patriots just.
Number 28 with the Texans. Now they traded back again.
Who moved back? The Patriots?
So the Bills were in this spot, and they had traded back to this spot, and now they traded with the Patriots.
Bills traded out of the first round, and now the Patriots have an additional pick at 28.
They still have, I think the Bills might end up with a 31 pick, but I'm not sure.
Currently it shows that. Currently ESPN's showing the Patriots at 28 and 31, Chiefs at 29, Niners at 30, and the Rams traded up earlier. The Rams traded up earlier, if I remember correctly.
No, the Bills now have the 31 pick. So.
The Rams traded up to 13.
Okay.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots.
Hey, we got a guest coming on, guys.
Yes, we have another guest.
Hey, Problem.
Hey, what's going on? How
Good to
y'all
have
doing?
you here, bud.
Hey.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
How you doing,
feeling?
Good.
Welcome. Thank you.
Always. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
from the SA12s to the Philly family, thank you very much for having us this evening, and we appreciate the hospitality, crashing your party and your fan group and everything. But you know, it's great to get out, watch the draft with fellow football fans, see how you guys do things. Honestly, I'd never heard of a football boat party. That sounds like a lot of fun. Can you tell us about that?
Oh, yeah. Well, first of all, let me say congratulations to both of y'all gentlemen at being fans and being Super Bowl champions. You know what I mean? He's Super Bowl. We've been there. Don't hog up the bed.
He won't touch it. He won't touch it, but that's okay.
But it's okay because before that, we was there, so we understand how it go.
Back-to-back birds, baby.
So we appreciate y'all coming out. It's always love and hospitality with us. We try to keep the family together during the off season. So what we do in the off season is once a month we do different things every month to keep the family together. We want to be more than just a watch party. We want to be a family.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, if you don't win the Super Bowl, January you lose, you don't see nobody else till August.
Yes, you're absolutely
right.
right.
So every month in the off season we get together and we do something.
That's awesome.
If we don't make the Super Bowl, for example, February we do a end of the season party. We get together and just party, celebrate the season.
It's good.
Right? Take care, ball, 100. Right. March, we always give back. March is our give back. Either we give back to either the community, Habitat to Humanity, feed the homeless, whatever our off-season coordinator get together and do. That's what we do. We get together as a group, man. But 2 years ago, we built houses. Last year, we fed the homeless down at the VIA.
Under the bridge.
Under the bridge.
Okay, yeah.
We gave that, right? April, we do the draft party. May, we do a pool party.
Excellent.
So we got a pool party where everybody comes, just the kids, celebrate the pool. June, we do our boat party. Our boat party is our biggest thing. We either go to Canyon Lake or we go to Lake Travis.
Okay.
This year's Lake Travis.
Nice.
We pay for the slots. You go out there, they cook on the boat, they jump in, splash. From there, we get a hotel. Everybody get to the hotel. We do an after party, and we there the whole night from Saturday to Sunday. Just partying, just Eagles.
Now, do you guys get like one of those gigantic pontoon boats or something?
No, it's like a yacht.
Oh, it's a yacht.
Yeah, it's a yacht.
Oh, very nice.
So it's,
Very
it's a yacht party boat.
That's awesome.
And we just, why not? That's awesome. Right. July, we do our barbecue. That's our get ready for season barbecue. Everybody come out. We go to the park. We
Kind
did
of a kickoff type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then August we do before that we do the back to school drive.
Oh, there you go.
That's good.
Yeah. Once we do the back to school drive, give backpacks, give kids. Then we start the season off and then go from there.
Do you guys collect donations for that? You like pencils and notebooks and backpacks, and then donate those to local schools and things?
Yeah, we have members that are teachers and all that.
Okay.
So they'll sponsor a school, and that be our school for the year.
That's okay.
And we'll get back into that school.
That's fantastic. I'm really happy to hear that.
Yeah, we try to be more. When you get together and do watch parties, we all know it's easy to do when you're winning.
Oh, very much so.
But what happens when you're 2-14?
I mean, you're not feeling too good, honestly.
And no one wants to show up to the watch parties.
Exactly.
No one wants to come, so we try to make it. Or even our watch parties. If you ever come to our watch parties, I've been supporting y'all ever since. What's his name?
Austin.
No, not Austin. He left.
What are we talking about?
I can't remember his name.
Who was in charge of the group?
No, he was. He invited me.
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy.
Jeremy invited me. Great guy. That's my brother. We still keep in contact now. He invited me to y'all. I came out there, and that's when I met y'all president. I was like, y'all was at the other spot.
Prior to the dog company, right?
Yeah.
That was what was it?
Was it Freaky Bobby's?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
I came there and I brought like 2 members with me that were Seahawks fans. And I said, this is the love that we got to see. So my thing was, let's make sure that we do watch parties, but what happens when your team is 1-15?
Yeah, well,
because I guarantee it, y'all Super Bowl champions.
Yes.
During the season start, everybody coming out.
Oh, absolutely.
But go on an 8-game loser streak.
Yeah,
no one shows up.
Your membership will shrink very rapidly.
So we try to make it where we say our watch parties are a party. That's why usually when I started the press, I was like, we usually have a DJ.
Yes.
I MC or another MC. We do raffles, dance contests. We get people to be like, even though we losing, I'm gonna come out and be with the family because that's the energy that they give.
Hey man, props for we're giving out a best Dennis. Where's your trophy? Oh, that's a great idea for you, Problem, to give out a most rep, and I really appreciate you there because you gave it not to one of your fellow Eagles members, but you included us, so that's awesome.
Always.
And you gave it to Dennis, being a guest at your own party. So thank you for that. That means a lot.
When we do parties, we're not a type. Some watch parties, even though here in San Antonio, they'll be strictly just your team.
Right.
We don't do that. If you come in here, you represent. We gonna get. You got to get Frank.
Oh yeah, we got.
Honestly, Frank.
Frank is awesome.
I'm gonna tell you about Frank. I'm gonna say and tell you about Frank.
Hey Frank, wave to the camera.
I'm gonna tell you about Frank. Backdrops, custom T-shirts, fan chains. I'm gonna get our Frank. Look in my bag right there. I got the fan chain. He makes our logo fan chains. All those T-shirts custom made, graphics. Nah.
This is.
Nah.
He made this though.
No. You need to get one for y'all design your logo, your 12 logo San Antonio.
Oh, okay.
Look,
that's a great idea.
Like this our logo.
Yeah. You have the logo right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
So like when we go to games, we go to Eagles games, and where it is, they be like,
"Where'd you get that?" type thing. Frank's the man.
He makes that.
Any team, any sport, I assume, Frank.
Look, you see the backdrop he made.
I do, yes.
Right. He makes flags.
More for us, right?
All that.
All that. We're going to get a backdrop. I know you guys can't really see it behind Problem right now, but we're going to get one of these.
Yeah.
Obviously for the Seahawks, but
and he's made it for several watch parties here in San Antonio.
That's fantastic.
It's about the love of the team. And I don't know if y'all was around. Was y'all there? We did the kickball tournament. The kickball tournament.
When we got all the teams together.
Oh, it was about
18.
Like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I coordinated. You in the president's group. I coordinated a kickball tournament for all the watch parties in San Antonio to get together and do a kickball tournament. Yeah, Jeremy was. Yeah. No, it was Jeremy and the other. It was an older guy that like he walked with a cane or something. No, Jeremy's the
Varun or Varun.
Jeremy's the one that left. He's in Seattle or whatever right now, right?
Not Jeremy.
Oh, Jason. Okay, that's what.
Right.
Jeremy was the one that was kind of. Right. Yeah, he was a came out. 12 came out represented. We did a whole kickball tournament with all the watch parties. It was like 10 of us: Broncos, Titans, Cowboys, us, y'all, Niners. There was several of them. Tennessee took it though. They took it. And we also did like a president's 3-point contest. Titans won that too. So it was just
Titans, I'll tell you what.
it was just a camaraderie where seeing all the different watch parties had set up, grilling,
Cowboys
tents.
brought their big grill and they ended up cooking everybody's food.
It was a good thing. That was the thing. My vision when we all got together was to get us all together to do that.
So now
Well,
that we
that's all
have this
excellent ideas for our group.
we might do a kickball thing in here. They would
there.
allow us to do like a potluck. A potluck barbecue out in the big parking lot.
Okay.
And they would allow us.
Sounds fun. I like it.
Well, we took the idea from like Houston, for example, and Los Angeles. I went out there to visit their watch parties, and they do a big flag football tournament right before the season starts.
Oh, cool.
So I was like, let's bring that to San Antonio. Let's get together and do this. Because it's all love here. It has to be all love between all of us.
It does, 100%.
And it's always love. That's why I wanted y'all. When we reached out, I'm like, come on. You know, it's a lot of watch parties here. You'd be surprised that don't want other teams there.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
I'm kind of invisible in our group. I do the trivia, halftime trivia, things like that. But when the Rams come to our game, there were some Rams guys there. I loved it. I had so much fun with those guys. When I do trivia, I'll include a little bit of trivia about the team we're playing.
Yeah.
So we're playing the Rams. There was some trivia there. It was actually about
that.
Merlin Olsen was the answer to one of my trivia questions.
Nice.
So anyway, I'd like to have fun with it. I love it when those guys show up.
It should be.
It's fun.
It should absolutely be about that and the sport of loving our team.
Well, we can also talk a little smack to each other. It's fun that way, man.
Wholeheartedly agreed on everything.
Jets traded back in the first round again and got a wide receiver.
Just traded back into
the first. I said back into.
And y'all coming up. Y'all got about 2 more picks left. Y'all good.
So what do you think about the Eagles pick?
Our wide receiver crew is heavy, but it raised the eyebrow, like I said on the mic. With us getting now, this is our, I think, 9th wide receiver right now in the offseason.
Wow, that's a big room.
With Hollywood Brown and all them other two.
And A.J. Brown, too.
Well,
AJ
Brown's
gonna
going to get traded. If it has to be after June 1st, because they can't afford
he's
They literally can't trade him until then because the cap it's too big.
Right.
They don't have the cap
picking up the best wide receiver in college football, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I would be too.
I actually had him as the second best, but yeah, he's a good wide receiver.
I mean, you win a Blitikoff award. You the best.
No, I hear you. Well,
you the best. You the best. So hopefully that works. But hey, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure everybody good. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you very much,
Hey, congratulations, champions.
Thank you much.
Guess what?
What?
We coming for y'all next year.
Oh,
I'm just
I
saying.
assume so.
Oh, look. Shout out to Sam Darnold who showed the doubters that he could do that.
Hey, look at this right here. Eagles away. We'll see you in Philly.
Always, baby.
We'll see you in Philly.
Oh, y'all coming to Philly?
Yes.
All right, well, I just got a report. I just got a tour of this complex by Frank. I had no idea how big this place is, but it is gigantic. on the backside of this thing, there's there's 2 soccer fields.
You never been over there?
No.
Oh man.
We did our playoff lines. You ever been over there?
Not yet.
Yeah, we go through that door. We had a big screen. We do that. Out here, that wall, they put a big ass screen there, so all our watch parties will be out here looking at the screen right there.
Very nice.
Yeah. But yeah, there's 2 soccer fields and then 3 sand volleyball courts on the other side. It's gigantic.
Just FYI, the Bills picking it, which means the Seahawks are officially on the clock.
Oh man.
So are they going to keep this pick? Dan, make the call now. Are they going to trade out or are they going to keep it?
Honestly, because Price is still on the board, I say they're going to keep it. That's
you
my.
think they're going to take Jadarian Price? All right, that's a call.
I understand that Adam Schefter reported that Mike McDonald wants to trade down and John Schneider
of course he
wants to trade down. I get it, I do, but the need for running back is very much present, especially with K9 being 2 reasons: K9 gone, and Zach Charbonnet still being injured, expected return early October, maybe. So, it looks like the Bills...
Tennessee traded into this spot for the Bills. The Bills have traded down 3 times now.
Yes, they have. You're right.
Interesting. They must have a lot of stuff. They must have a lot of things coming.
I mean, honestly, the Bills are going to want to show off the brand new stadium to the world, so...
Kelvin Falk is still on the board too, and he's actually a good player.
So the Titans, the pick is in. The Seahawks are on the clock currently. Oh wait, are they? So this is earlier than I anticipated it would be ultimately. But no matter what, the Seahawks are going to either trade or make a pick here within the next roughly 8 minutes.
I'm going to make the call that they are going to trade it.
So Dennis says that the Seahawks are going to trade down out of the first round.
I think they're going to trade somewhere between 36 and 45.
Okay. Well, we shall see here shortly. I personally think the Seahawks are going to take Jadarian Price because he's lasted this long.
If the Seahawks keep the pick, I'm going to call Caden McDonald, defensive tackle.
You think so? I mean, I agree that they have a need there, but okay, here comes the Titans pick. The Seahawks are next.
Congratulations, you set a record for the first night of the draft. 320,000 people.
Hey, are we going to do a Seahawks chant before the Seahawks pick, if they pick?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Well, the commissioner just said that the 320,000 people attended the draft today in round 1 in Pittsburgh. So,
He's the last guy left the green room.
Yep. So the the Titans have selected Keldrick Falk, an edge rusher out of Auburn. So the Seahawks are currently on the clock. What they're going to do, we don't know.
Hey, 12.
He played 3 years at Auburn.
Yeah.
Seahawks!
Hawks!
Seahawks! Let's go!
Let's go! Woo! All right, way to go, Dennis. Dennis is so excited he has to stand.
Watch, they're going to trade it now.
It was on you.
Oh, okay.
All that for nothing. Just ruining my shot.
You know, I was joking with you about this, that the teams have 8 minutes to pick, right?
Yes, they do.
And I asked you, what would happen if Seattle didn't make a pick right now?
Yeah, we discussed that earlier, and it's kind of a weird situation because would they have all night to then think about it if they traded down? We don't know.
Or all night to try to make a trade.
Exactly. So, but bottom line, whoever picks next will be the last pick of the night, number 32 overall in round 1. Seahawks are currently on the clock. We have no idea what they're doing. There is no NFL camera that's currently looking into the Seahawks war room, so who knows?
We appreciate you, 12.
All right, no indication of a trade yet. Let's see.
I'd like to correct something I said a moment ago with my apology.
Shout out to King and Paddle. Where we'll be watching our watch parties all season right here.
So Caden McDonald is still in the green room right now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Interesting.
They're not showing a timer for the clock.
who are in the green room waiting to hear their names called, which they certainly will be between tonight and tomorrow. Celtic Falls, meanwhile, going to Tennessee. Well, they did get edge rusher was their big need area.
Yep, the ESPN announcers are also speculating the need for the Seahawks edge rusher. I mean, they're not wrong, but ultimately with the RB1 and RB2 going down this past season, well, not down, but Walker was traded to the Chiefs, or signed with the Chiefs, not traded, because he was an unrestricted free agent, and the Seahawks did not exercise his fifth-year option.
So I think some other players have possibilities. Emmanuel Bregnon is a possibility at guard. That's a possibility.
Do you think he'd take over for Bradford?
Is a possibility.
Do you think that he would take over for Bradford if he is selected? Or you don't know?
Who knows? I mean,
okay.
Battle for the spot.
The Seahawks. The pick is in for the Seahawks.
Wow, it is.
So it looks like that they are going to be selecting a player and not trading down as many people thought they would. What's going to happen yet? We don't know. But it appears that the Seahawks will be selecting a player at number 32 overall in the very first round.
This could be Avion Terrell. His dad was
I don't know the biggest
NFL
need.
player too.
Running back, defensive line, and O-line.
Avion Terrell is corner. Colt Hood, Brandon C. Those are all corners. There's a name that actually kept popping up recently for the Seattle Seahawks, and I haven't talked about it yet. Traydon Stukes, a safety. That's a possibility too. I think they see him more as a second-round pick, but it's entirely possible.
Well, it appears the Seahawks are going to be making an actual pick, not trading down as so many people anticipated. We'll see who they get here. Honestly, if they get anyone, it's going to be defensive back, offensive line, running back.
Look, our needs: corner, running back, safety, edge.
There are needs, but there's needs that are
lineman.
higher than others. So
maybe. I mean, they're going to draft a wide receiver right here. That's not good.
No, wide receiver, absolutely not.
Quarterback,
no.
I can tell you the one position they absolutely will not draft is kicker.
Is who?
Kicker.
Oh, no. Or punter, or long snapper, or quarterback, or wide receiver. Unlikely linebacker.
There are actually some quarterbacks in this draft that I wouldn't necessarily mind Seattle. Maybe they don't get drafted. Maybe they sign as undrafted free agent. There's a couple players, Cole Payton and Taylor Green, that I kind of like.
We'll find out here very shortly. The Seahawks pick is in, but the Titans are still. Oh, here we go.
Super Bowl champions, Seattle Seahawks. Here we go, baby.
Here we go.
Here's our pick. Hayden McDonald.
They just called it the bloated NFC West. I don't know what the heck that's supposed to mean.
Well, it's because it's difficult. It was pretty unfair. 3 really, really, really good teams in the same division. That's just unfair, man.
NFC dominance.
Okay. Let's see who it is. I don't know who this person is who's accompanying the commissioner.
Round 1 of this year's draft.
As we conclude round 1 of the 2026 NFL Draft, we're proud to continue recognizing our long-standing partnership with Make-A-Wish.
That's cool.
Oh, cool. Another Make-A-Wish. That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm thrilled to be joined by Dylan.
Let's go Hawks!
A huge fan.
Come on, Seahawks. Make a good pick.
Champion Seattle.
Woo!
Champions.
Yeah!
Yeah.
A brain tumor and is now a 2-time cancer survivor.
That's awesome.
Hey, good for 2-time cancer survivor.
Brain tumor, man.
That's some serious stuff too.
This is a wish come true for Dylan. And a
Good for Dylan.
chance to take part
Good for
in
Dylan.
one of the
I really
most
like what the Seahawks are doing here.
Dylan, when you're ready, stage is yours.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what the Seahawks do. This is exciting.
What's going on, Pittsburgh?
I love the enthusiasm. Love the enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
To be here to represent the 12s.
Yeah!
Yeah! 12th man.
And the reigning Super Bowl champion, Seattle.
Oh my gosh, this guy's awesome. This is fantastic. Yeah.
And with that,
With the 32nd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Jadarian Price.
There it is.
Got the running back.
There it is. The Seahawks have new running back. Jadarian Price out of Notre Dame will soon be joining our beloved Seattle Seahawks as a probable replacement for Kenneth Walker, who was signed by the Chiefs in the recent offseason. Definitely unexpected. So many people in the articles I read were saying, oh, they're going to trade down, but it looks like John Schneider really recognized the need at running back, the fact that K9's gone, the fact that Charbonnet is still hurt, and ultimately now the Seahawks have the second best running back out of this particular draft at Jadarian Price out of Notre Dame. He's 22 years old. He went to Notre Dame, obviously, and Denison High School. I'm not sure where that is. He's 203 pounds. He's 5'11".
That's exactly. I mean, you think about how many running backs have been like that.
He has an overall grade of 83, and he will very. Oh, there's the Seahawks war room and Mike McDonald and John Schneider.
A lot of positives. That's a great pickup.
So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish have two.
Dan, honestly, it probably fills our biggest hole.
I would say that is the biggest hole. There are others.
I mean, we were looking at the depth chart of the Seahawks.
Yes.
This is the literal Seahawks official website draft chart.
Yeah,
or depth chart.
Before we start broadcasting tonight,
you know who's listed as their number one running back?
It was blank, Dennis, and that was very surprising.
It's nobody.
Yeah,
their number two guy was listed as George Holani.
And George Holani, in a normal situation, isn't actually the number two running back. It's Zach Charbonnet, but he tore his ACL against the Rams.
So even the Seahawks recognized that this was probably their biggest hole.
And I'd have to agree, honestly. I miss K9. I think he did some great stuff for us. But ultimately, 3 out of 4 seasons he was hurt. So 25% time when he's unhurt and productive. I think this is a good move. I really do. And I look forward to watching what Jadarian Price can do.
I'm not saying this is a bad move because Jadarian Price, I think, is going to be a very good running back.
Yes.
Again, I would like to see more attention paid to the trenches, defensive line. Caden McDonald was there. Yeah. Honestly, I can't say it's a bad pick because I haven't seen John Schneider make a bad pick yet.
Agreed. And I mean the Seahawks now having picked last in the first round. Their next pick in the second round is 62 overall, 64, I'm sorry. So they're dead last in the second round, but that's what happens when you're a Super Bowl winner, which obviously we are still ecstatic about.
Yeah, don't be surprised.
Go Hawks, of course. Thank you, Fred, for making these awesome designs. I personally put my lanyard on it and everything, but repping every day, and of course, despite a slow start, let's go Mariners. You know, Cal Raleigh, Julio, and Josh Naylor, they're starting to get hot. So let's hope for the best with them.
Any idea how they did tonight?
I haven't looked to see how they did tonight. I know they lost the series against the A's. They won the series against the Rangers, but yeah, very excited to see what tomorrow brings. Thank you to everyone who has been watching us tonight. We really appreciate it. Dennis, myself, Austin, Jill behind the camera there, and of course Heather. There will be plenty more things to come in the coming months. Now, we may not have as many things planned as Problem does with a boat trip and hotels and a big barbecue with other teams, but the leaders of the group are going to discuss any ideas that you may present in our Facebook group. If you're on Discord, please feel free to post them there if you choose to. We look forward to seeing everyone for the watch parties starting in August, because Austin, correct me if I'm wrong, we will be covering the preseason games.
Always.
Watch parties for all preseason games, so come on out for those. And then the regular season opponent, we don't know yet. it will be announced in less than a month now. But we appreciate all you guys. Austin, as the president, you have anything for closing tonight?
Oh, let's see. Let me cue up the camera.
Oh, there we go.
No, I just we're branching out and trying new things to just get the word out about the Seattle Seahawks in San Antonio. A lot of us, I found this group because I was moving to Texas and I started in San Antonio.
Same for me.
It was during playoffs and I needed to find a Seahawks friendly bar to watch it in. And that's how I found the San Antonio 12s. And I went up to Anchor Bar, and all I saw was Bills fans. And I was like, oh, maybe. And I sat down, and I was just watching the game at the front. And Letty came and she found me. She saw I was wearing my jersey.
Oh, excellent choice.
She grabbed me, and she was like, come with me. And she dragged me to the back of the bar where all the 12s were. And that's how I met them. And here I am 3 years after that. I became the president. Jeremy needed to step down and take care of himself and needed to hand the reins over to someone else. And it wasn't my first choice to take over a group and lead stuff, but I'm really kind of glad I did. It's been a learning experience. I've grown a lot, and this team our group has grown a lot, and things are just exploding. I think it's pretty lucky that I got a Super Bowl season.
Yeah, that sure helps.
I can't really say how much of my efforts were in growing the team versus the Seahawks.
You're the reason why we won the Super Bowl. Absolutely.
Yeah. Exactly. We won the Super Bowl.
You're absolutely the reason why we won the Super Bowl.
No, I was just wondering, how we had 600 people turn out to a watch party.
That was freaking incredible.
That has been unheard of in San Antonio.
Yeah, we didn't expect that, but it sure was a heck of a lot of fun.
It's just been a lot of fun, and we are doing a lot of more off-season events to come out and wear our jerseys and be seen and visible, so that we can find other Seahawks fans in San Antonio and just keep growing the group and making it better.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to close out here from King's Tavern in downtown San Antonio. But thank you for watching, and stay tuned to the Facebook group and Discord. Have a great night, everybody. All right.